Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s. A different kind of mind, they say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity.
What's going on, everybody? It's Willie Mac WednesDave over here in the Dead on Dave Copia's Kingdom. How are you all? I hope you're well. I'm well, you're well, we're all well. You know why? Because it's Willie Mac WednesDave. How you doing, Willie Mac? Riveter, both you boys. What's up, Willie?
Dude, I'm feeling good today. Honestly, a little overwhelmed with me trying to get this latest video out, but I think we've had a somewhat exciting week, some dramas we didn't expect.
Yeah.
And did we do a show last week or no? I forget.
We did. We did it Thursday. We had to switch to Thursday, but we did do a show. Yeah, it was Nick. It was you and Nick, and yeah, it was a crazy one.
Right. Was that the one with Boogie? Those were the days.
Yeah, we did the Boogie one, and then the next night we ended up not doing Bo Blacks. He was supposed to do Saturday, and completely no-showed me.
Oh, did Bo Blacks do? Hey, can the Bo Blacks good guy arc and Willie bad guy arc finally end?
It might have.
I cucked him out of Edwin. Can we finally end that arc?
You went back to it. I didn't even go back to it. No, yes. Yeah, that's totally fine. He should be back on a regular schedule this week, and we all should. My schedule's been completely fucked with this move and everything. I've been stressed out. Fucking ugh. I don't even want to get into that shit. Moving sucks, not. Willie. You know, Willing moves, Willie. Moving sucks, Willie. What's going on there in the chat? I see y'all up in there. Marty Von Grimm, Crimson Vipers, all in the basement. That dude is amazing. All in the basement does all of the tagging below. Love him. Just Josh and you and so many others. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hit that motherfucking like button because we do, in fact, have a lot to get to today. We've changed titles. We've changed thumbnails a couple times because of the amount of stuff. Before we get into the big one that Willie brought us today, I think we at least got to get into the Amaranth situation.
He hates us. That's what happened. He hates us.
I got dropped. What happened?
I think you just dropped for a sec. You're back now. All good.
I don't even know where I left off there. But basically, we at least got to hit the Amaranth situation, I think, right? We got to get up to date on it.
We'll definitely hit Amaranth. We'll definitely hit. There's like a lot of stuff going on there. I want to talk about H3. H3 has some interesting stuff tied to that. I do want to touch on this really quick. Did you see the Bayonetta voice actress last week?
Yes.
She was complaining that they only wanted to pay her $4,000 for the whole game.
Yeah.
Which to me, that seems fucking criminally low for being the voice of a franchise. It's come out literally, I think, yesterday or today. Maybe it was this morning. I forget because I've been up all night. And
I saw
that she was offered $4,000
per
session.
Per session. With a minimum of 12 sessions.
It was like could be like well over 20 grand.
Now to be fair, she did claim that is not true.
She said it's not true. I didn't hear that part.
I read an article where it had a little update and said she has said that's not true. I don't know what's going to come out. She seemed like she had receipts. She seemed like
a crazy religious person, dude. Did you watch all of her videos in her thread?
No, I watched that.
She went all the way off the fucking rails towards the end. Like by the end, she's like, "You cannot buy this out of God."
Oh, the rest of that video? Yeah, that video was nuts.
Yeah.
But it's still, I mean, if it's all on the up and up, well, she's right. You know, we can all agree $4,000 for almost any type of serious voice actor work is one thing. Bayonetta's a pretty big fucking franchise.
Well, on top of that, like what's in video games especially, voice actors have like a long history of getting cut where a lot of the times it's just the voice actor will be an employee who's not getting paid anything extra to do voice lines for the shit, you know? So
yeah, because she was saying it was $4,000 flat rate, which means no extras, no residuals, no nothing.
Yeah, that blows my mind if that's true. But I'm pretty sure like the guy who voiced Master Chief for like Halo 3, I'll need to double check this, but I'm pretty sure he was only paid like $1,000 a day.
For the first one?
Yeah, no, for Halo 3.
Oh,
so like even still though, for that shit, like that was the biggest game ever when it came out in like 2007.
He's a big boy too. He's one of the bigger names in voice acting, if I remember. I can't remember it, of course, but I think he's one of the bigger names. Yeah, that whole situation.
Well, plus, this is a Japanese company that makes this, right? This is Nintendo, or Sega, some shit like that.
Sega, I think. Yeah.
The Japs do not pay voice actors. They never do. They don't pay shit.
It's true. Thank you so much. We about to roll it here. What up,
she had a bunch of racist shit come out.
What racist?
All right. Well, I just wanted to touch on that, see what your opinion was, because I thought that was interesting. It came back out that she was lying about that for all of fucking Twitter.
Allegedly. The thing is, you know, I'm going to believe her until I see something concrete from either side. And the reason why is simple. The voice acting world sucks, man. They pay shit. Yeah. They take advantage of you. They don't give a fuck how successful the show is. Now, I actually sided with Futurama in this latest little round, but you remember now they're coming back again. And it was never in jeopardy because they were going to go on without him. But Bender.
If you aren't in the voice acting union, you just get completely cooked.
Pretty much. But Bender, the guy I keep forgetting, the John DiMaggio, he sat out. He was like, nope. The rest of the cast all came back. He was like, nope, I want more money. I want more money. I ain't coming in. And eventually they found a place. But, you know, sometimes that's got to happen. You gotta fight for your right to party. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yeah. No, dude, it's tough with games, too, because, like, all right, if a voice actor changes for a game, which it does, like, all the time, especially, like, Nintendo games and shit, they'll go ahead and they'll be like, people notice, and for the first week it'll matter, but for the most part, everyone's there to play the fucking video game. Yeah. You know, it's like they do not care that much about you.
If the game's banging, you're right. But if the game sucks, that'll be an extra reason to pile on. But if the game's banging, they'll care for the first week when it's a story, and then after the game breaks sales record.
Again.
Yeah. Especially if it breaks sales. You were Bayonetta, bitch. Sorry. It's all right. Bayonet was. No.
I do want to take you to.
Let's give Riveters
also touch on this.
We got to remember Riveters here. We got to give Rivety some love here, as well. Rivy, what do you think of the situation there? Yeah, you covered it last week with us. Have you seen any of the update?
Yeah, I brought up an article today. I think it was put out today. Let me double check this. Yeah, the 18th, which was yesterday actually. This was an article by company VGC News. They had a interview with her, and she said that in private messages, she called the suggestion that she was offered more than $4,000 categorically untrue. She also labeled claims by sources that she could have earned as much as $15,000 an absolute lie and a complete joke.
Ooh, so, yeah, she firing back. Well, she says bullshit.
That's fucking interesting, man.
Well, I think it's like Dave said too. Historically, voice actors have been marginally unpaid for their work, especially when you consider some of the amount of money that these games garner for these corporations.
$100 million, man. That fucking Bayonetta game, that fucking first game made $100 million plus. $100 million plus. And Drew's
I didn't even realize Bayonetta was that popular.
If that game makes that much money, I don't care what it's fucking called. It can be called Pimple Fart on a fucking waffle. I don't give a fuck. I'm with Drew. I'm expecting $100K for the next game. I'm walking in demanding $100K for the next game.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
it's nothing. It's tough. It's a percentile. It's nothing. 100 million plus. Give the woman $100K. Apparently, that's what she was asking for, was 6 figures. That's what they said. She also said that wasn't true. But yeah, it's an interesting story. And
I looked up to her IMDb too. It's not like she's got a whole lot of other stuff. She is Bayonetta. That's like it. So this woman's like, "Fuck you."
This is like you're taking my meal, man.
Dude, yeah.
Blackheart said Matt Groening pays Simpsons cast a lot of money. That probably had they probably.
Well, The Simpsons is like fucking huge.
Yeah, that's a different world. Fox also being involved is a huge thing.
Most animated shows if the show does well enough and lasts long enough, they will pay those guys like as well as a lot of actors.
If they know there's super longevity in there. But I mean, you know, I don't think some of the minor shows, but all the big boys, you know, South Park makes tons of cash. Family Guy made ton of cash. I don't know if they still do. Simpsons still makes ton of cash. But outside of that, Bob's Burgers makes money. I don't know how much money, but they make
Bob's Burgers is banging. It's the best adult cartoon.
I agree with you. I just don't think it makes as much money as the rest of them, and certainly not as much as Rick and Morty, who I think right now is the king of money. I don't know if anybody makes
that's by far the best one.
Thank God they're killing it again this season.
They lowballed her to make her quit.
They
made a huge deal
so
about who
fucking
she
good,
follows,
Willie.
etc.
Everyone hated on the last one. I thought it was good.
They
gave her close to nothing to make her quit.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm getting the text to talk shit. Thank you for the donuts. I can't reread them. Streamlabs is being a cock. Can't read shit today. So thank you for the donuts. I appreciate your faces. You are awesome, and I'll get a big ripping for you in a moment. What was the last thing you said?
I thought the last season was good. I thought season 5 was good. I was the only one who liked it.
No, I liked
Everyone
it.
else
I didn't
was
love
trash.
it. I liked it. I didn't love it. This season, I'm in love with. The writing is so
I can't watch it until like it comes to fucking Hulu a year later. It's gonna be fucking forever, dude.
Come on, get Xfinity, bruh. Get on that Xfinity.
No, dude, I'm not paying for cable. I'm beyond that.
Pay for internet.
I'd rather die.
I got great internet, and I just happen to have cable too. That's the way I look at it. I
Fuck
pay for
that.
fantastic.
Hey, dude, I want to talk about some shit on Jeremy.
Let's go. Oh yes, the quartering.
You know the quartering, right?
Of course, we know the quartering.
He was like my favorite punching bag earlier this year because he's just such a little clown.
Yeah, he's a clown.
And
clown.
dude, he ended up going ahead, and all of his YouTube shorts is just finding any like LGBT teacher and then just being like, this woman shouldn't be in the classroom because she's got a rainbow flag up. I'll give him credit. Once in a while, there's one where I'm like,
I saw this.
All right, you know, maybe this lady's fucking off her rocker, and this lady's like, you know, she's sketching me out with what she's saying.
This wasn't one of those times.
This is so not one of these times, but this person is so normal. And Jeremy posts this from his own Twitter account for the whole world to see.
The most wholesome fucking
people
gay
that fucking
tweet
hate
ever. It was the most wholesome gay tweet ever.
Dude, the 10th graders, by the way. This isn't like
I thought it was
first
kids.
graders.
It was 10th graders.
This isn't kindergartners. These are like high schoolers.
It was amazing. I had to reread it. I was like, wait, what is he trying to say? What is?
Yeah, can we play this from the beginning here, Riveter?
Hold on, I'm looking at your beautiful face. Yeah, play this because when I saw the original tweet, there wasn't much context to it. I think he said they're coming for your kids or something like that. But that seems so ridiculous.
Should we pull up
say.
his original tweet?
Yeah, pull that up because I wasn't sure what he was saying because when I watched the video, I was like, well, that's not annoying at all. When she started and talking about like coming out day, I'm like, oh, this is going to be quite annoying, I'm sure. And no, it wasn't. It was actually wholesome and sweet. I really liked it. But I was like, well, is he pro this or against it? I don't know. Captain Poofers.
Let me see if I can find it.
Captain Poofers with 5. Shadow Humor with 5. I have a love-hate relationship with Jeremy. Sometimes he has bad takes, but he helped out Sid Alpha and those getting sued by Acerthorn. Shadow.
Here we are, Riveter.
Willie isn't a clown. He's not super sensitive, and he's not a punching. Willie. He's calling somebody. Leave him alone. Your biggest fan, Shadow Humor. He's not super sensitive.
Oh, Shadow Humor was the guy that was trolling me in Keem's Discord yesterday.
Oh, when Shadow decides to take a like to you, I love Shadow, man. That's my guy. Because he'll just
really, you know this guy?
Oh yeah, dude.
What the fuck? He's like a bug. He's in the fucking walls, bro.
Shadow Humor's long time fucking. He's in the annals of the history of Shot from the Point. Dead on Dave.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't know the him and Tommy story?
No, I'm gonna have to figure out the lore here because that's fucking hilarious.
A lot of lore.
That's true.
In fact, lately, his latest chapter, he and Palsiver Point were responsible for giving me a level 9 hype train on Twitch. Do you know how much money it takes?
I'm surprised this guy can hold down a job. I'm surprised he can get $5 to his name, let alone a whole fucking hype train.
Oh, Shadow's my man, dude. He's crazy. I love him. He's bada boom, realest guy in the room. I'll tell you that.
This is complete. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. I forget.
You might be. I don't know. But you got to hear all the lore with him.
No, he sounded like a complete fucking psycho.
Oh, he is a complete psycho. He is.
Okay,
wait. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. He's insane. But in the best, and if he likes you, in the best way.
Yeah.
If he hates you,
That's so funny.
That's right, Picklick.
Well, no, that's funny. He's got lore to him. I'll have to
hit
up Tommy for that.
He's got a lot of lore, but he's nuts.
Here, let's play this quartering bit. It's titled "She's Coming for Your Kids."
Just another public school teacher coming out to their students and encouraging them to do the same. Nothing weird about that at all. Make sure you leave a like on this video and you subscribe so I can keep bringing these people to life.
Immediately sucking the cock of the viewers, by the way. Like, oh, guys, make sure you subscribe to this video right now. He doesn't even, I guarantee he doesn't even know what video he's watching.
He didn't even say anything there. If you listen to that again, he really, his language, nothing is really, I guess he's being a little snide, maybe a little, but other than that, he doesn't even say anything. I still was not sure if he hated it.
I think he just pre-records.
Oh, that's so lazy.
Like 15, 20 different intros.
That's so lazy.
And then any video can be added behind it. I honestly think that's what he does.
This will work for A, B, C, and this one will work for B,
that's not even a joke.
D. No, I think you're right. That's fucking disgusting. That's aggravating to me. Because shit like this will happen. I have no idea if he was for or against it. The only reason why I know he's against it is because
he's definitely. I think he's fucking against it just from his history. But the other part of me is like, maybe he's just got a fucking editor throwing this up for him every day. I don't fucking know. Like, it's just a weird thing.
But play this shit. Yeah, because you got to see this.
National Coming Out Day from your local or probably not so local queer teacher. I have a sticker on my mug that says support queer kids, which of course you can't read because I didn't put the flip filter on it. And
when did we go back to queer?
Dude, I was told like a month ago that queer is different than gay.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know anymore.
Well, it is. It's supposed to be. But I mean, everybody, here's one thing that we got to fucking understand. Pretty much, and look, hate me if you want, my gays. I don't give a fuck. I'm your Joan Rivers here. You all have different fucking lingo. They're my gays. Willie. Oh, my gays. Oh, I love my gays. Oh, let me tell you. Can we talk? No, they all have different fucking lingo. They all have slightly different terminology, slightly. And it's arbitrary. It's arbitrary as fuck because I've heard the same thing. But when did we go back to queer? I know it's no longer a slur.
What do you mean go back?
Well, because they got rid of it for a while. Queer was like a slur, and it wasn't a good thing to say, and it was heave-hoed, and I didn't know it came back into the zeitgeist, and now I've been hearing my gay friends use it, and I'm like, okay,
queer,
I didn't know.
They've kind of done like, maybe they've done like what the black people do with the N-word, where they've like brought it back. And
I guess since Queer Eye, is that kind of where it came? I don't know. I thought
what's Queer-Eyed mean?
The show, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
So how I had it explained to me by my gay coworker, is basically you have the queers.
Wait, pause. I'm sorry, Rivy. Xylee said it's what the Q is in LGBTQ. I thought queer was question.
Yeah, no, it is what the Q is.
Oh, I thought it was question.
No,
no, Dave. Oh,
I thought it was questioning.
This is the problem. You got like 3 fucking farm hicks out here that don't fucking know this shit. We're too stupid.
So what's the difference between gay and queer then?
Okay, so as my gay coworker explained to me, gay is for the flamboyant homosexual men, and queer are for just the homosexual men.
No, see, now they're saying people are saying queer is the umbrella.
Do that.
People are saying queer is the umbrella in the chat. We have like 7 different fucking explanations going on.
It's like being a tomboy.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah,
just hit my fucking elbow again. My elbow must be queer. I hit it.
Cowboy. It's like Brokeback. It's like Brokeback.
It's not Brokeback. Yeah,
it is.
I don't know if it is. Queer is just like, I see queer. Wait, hold on. Let's get Xylee fucking up in there. Yeah. Like, hold on. Wait a second. Before you say anything, Xylee, first question: are you gay?
No.
Then why are you about to tell me what it means? I need a gay.
In touch with it. We're all idiots.
Someone give me a gay. Get a gay on the line. Get him in here. Where's my lesbos?
All you have to do is look it up.
Are you gay?
Queer is a word that describes sexual and gender identities other than straight and cisgender.
So it's just anything.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people may all identify with the word queer. So that's what
it is an umbrella term.
So that's what they mean when they say it's an umbrella term.
Well,
How
that's
did you
only
not
one
know
person.
It was an LGBTQ.
I thought it was questioning. I'm just questioning.
No, it was queer.
God damn it, Dave.
I don't spell it out. What do you want from me? I just say the letters. Yeah.
This is the reason why everybody calls me their token leftist. Okay, there you go.
Regardless of any of that, I think they should just go with gay. I just like it. I like it better. I think it's as a marketing standpoint. Hey, I don't have to be gay to know good marketing.
So I could just call instead of saying LGBT, I could just call them all queers.
Yeah.
I feel like
Wait
I'd
a
get canceled.
second. Why do we have to have any letters then if you're gonna fucking put the encompassing umbrella term in the see? This shit
I get canceled.
way too complicated.
Okay,
way
wait a minute.
too complicated.
Well, it's like saying,
if queer encompasses all those letters, why have the letters?
Some people may not like that word still.
Well, then why have it at all? We need some sort of council. This is anarchy. This is bedlam. This is the gay community's going crazy. Apparently,
no, Dave, we have it so hard out here. Having to learn definitions and shit.
Oh, poor.
It's a hard knock life.
Do I have a gay
out on the internet?
Poor
Mystic's
straight
gay.
men
Hold on.
not understanding things.
Xylee, hold on.
That's
as much
why
as
I need
love
to
you
become
and you're
friends with
Latina,
James Charles.
I have a gay. We have one of our gays. It's one of my favorite gays. One of my oldest gays. It's my Mystic, and she's hot as fuck.
Alex. Mystic.
Hey.
What's going on,
All right, give us the real definition.
We have it now, but go ahead.
Okay, so queer is, yes, you're correct, an umbrella term, but it is for also the term for everything that's not listed in the huge, long acronym.
But they're taking more letters anyway.
LGBT.
They're taking more letters anyway, though. There's more letters being added all the
instead of
time.
having to say IA, you could just say queer.
Yes. Yeah, so you could stop at the Q, and technically you would still be correct, but people add the plus for the myriad of other letters. However, it's for the pansexual. That's
Why not just be the Q movement? Just be the Q movement. Everybody just be the Q.
That does sound a little more gangster.
It's totally gangster.
I mean, I'm not going to turn around the whole train. We've come this far.
I'm not saying
I'm not going to make them stop it for me,
of course not. But a rebranding is never a bad idea. And if they can go to the Q instead of LG, taking 17% of the alphabet for themselves, I think this would just look good for them overall.
Is saying queer a slur though? If I just call all of them a bunch of queers.
Yeah, can we just start
it
calling
sounds
you
crazy
queer?
when I say it.
Can I use hate queer?
Okay, when you say it like that, yes.
Why is it bad? Hate queer.
This queer community over here.
Bullshit. Look at this queer community going on. I don't know what the fuck.
I could say the LGBT community over here. I can't say that.
It's much quicker to say the Q as well. Can we just? I like the Q. Can we get that in front of the council?
No, I'm not changing it. I've already said too much on this podcast.
You don't want to go with the Q? All right,
let's finish this video. We went from defending the LGBT to now we're just like Jeremy.
Wait, I'm still
Every
pro.
time we go to defend it, we just get fun.
I'm still pro. I don't have to understand it. I'm not queer.
Can you be pro? You want them to rebrand. You hate their marketing.
I'm pro. I just feel they could do better. That's me being a good friend. That's me being a good ally. That's me wanting the best for them. That's all. Jeez, Willie.
I think Mystic is the best thing about this podcast right now.
Mystic is the best thing about any podcast.
I haven't even been here for like 3 minutes.
It doesn't matter. You made it so much better.
Everybody's in love with Mystic.
I love that for me.
Everyone's in love with Mystic. Get in fucking line, Xylee. Get in line. Riveter, play that shit.
I wouldn't say everybody, but okay.
Well, you know I am. Play it.
One of my kids commented today.
Appreciated that. That's my favorite thing ever. Miss Grady in the chat said Dead on Dave was actually accidentally correct. My favorite type of correct. The LGBTQ thing came about when the word queer began to be like a slur after the early 2000s. Now that it's becoming back, the letters are dumb silly. Fuck it, that was exactly what I said. That wasn't accidental at all.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Dave's fucking right again. Dead on Dave.
It's one of those things where it's like regain the slur and then turn it into your own type thing, though.
It still doesn't need to be in there.
That's the whole point.
We need
it's the N-word.
You guys just need to be the
For
Q.
gay people.
Trust me.
Oh my God.
I'm helping you out. The Q.
It's fucking awesome, Xylee. Why are you sounding like so shamed?
Welcome to the Q.
Because nobody could say it. We can't say it.
We can't say it, so that's why it's got to be the Q.
Yeah,
it just works. Play that video.
And all of my rainbow on today, and I was like, well, it's National Coming Out Day.
She's
I
so
had to be
adorable.
covered in rainbows. And they were like, oh my gosh. So we talked about coming out, and they asked if they could make me cookies. It was very cute. I love my 10th graders. And to anyone watching this, worried about or thinking about coming out, no matter where you are in your coming out journey, you are valid and loved, and you will always have a place here.
James according, and if you
fuck this woman, Dave, she's
cool.
Ruining the kids.
She's
Dave,
coming after your kids.
Your kids.
She wants to gonna round them up, Willie. That
She's like
woman,
the sweetest lady ever, dude.
For one, she can't round up your kids, Willie, because she's in so much rainbow. You'll see her coming from a mile away. She's adorable, and I want to put her in my pocket.
Dude, it's not. It's a 10th grader too. It's not like a fucking.
It's not kindergartners.
It's not a kindergartner or some shit. I just don't understand what.
He's ridiculous.
Like Jeremy's whole thing. Like here's the thing. The worst part about Jeremy. I don't even know how much Jeremy even gives a shit. I just think he steals the libs of TikTok posts and like repost them himself, with him begging them to subscribe at the beginning.
He doesn't give a shit.
It's like that guy fucking sucks, man.
Did he just literally take the video, put an intro to it, and not provide any commentary?
That's what he does.
whatsoever?
I'm convinced he films all those intros without even knowing what the videos are.
I think you're right. I think you're dead on there, my friend, because
I'm
he just
positive.
throws stuff at a fucking dartboard. It's terrible. I will not mod you, Ivana. No. Sorry. Mystic, thanks for calling in, baby girl. Stick around. I'll get you back in throughout the show.
No problem.
Thank you, Mystic.
Just cut her off completely. Stick around, Xylee, if you like. We're going to continue on here. What else do we have with the quartering?
Well, nothing with Jeremy. I just wanted to point that out because he's just a fucking clown,
He's
man.
just an absolute
like
clown.
even Keem dunked on him, and Keem has said some stuff that has come off as offensive.
Oh, Keem's had a week. Keem's had his own
So when
controversy
Keem's able
this
to
week.
dunk on you for being like coming off as a bit homophobic, I mean you're kind of fucking up.
Yeah.
So we all know Amaranth.
Yes.
Did you cover this on your show yet?
We actually haven't. Not really. We talked about it.
Really?
A little
We
bit.
haven't at all?
No, because I haven't really done a
Oh,
show since Saturday. So it's like all this stuff. I covered it a little bit on Twitch and such, but between everything that's going on, I'm sure you've heard about MattPitt's situation by now.
No, I don't know Matt's situation. What's up with that?
So yeah, unfortunately over the weekend, Matt's mom died.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. That's so sad.
And it's
I didn't
real
know
unfortunate,
that.
and he's going to be out for a little bit. We all just send nothing but love and positivity towards our buddy, and maybe so much positivity he'll regrow his foot. That's my hope. That's my hope. He'll be back.
I'm sure he'll be waiting on that one.
Love him. And his biggest problem right now, though, aside from that, is MJF. He loves MJF, and I had to beat him up in the DMs earlier for loving MJF. It's not good.
What is MJF?
Oh, a wrestler. He's got terrible wrestling taste.
Oh, good. Good.
I hope he's watching. He's going to kick my ass later. All right. Yes,
All right,
the Amaranth situation.
I'm going to send over the video.
Biggest female streamer in the world, maybe of all time, I think,
is
money-wise.
that true?
I think it is.
I think Pokemon's bigger.
I don't know if that's true anymore. I think I read in the article that she's making the most money right now.
Yeah, I know she was fucking huge last year. I know she was pulling 20K today, so maybe she's still fucking
ridiculous.
crushing it.
And I think all time, she's up there on the top fucking 3 or 4. This woman's made a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, she's a hot tub Twitch streamer essentially, and she just came big being like a booby girl, like for lack of a better term, like she's there because she's preying off of the horny boys. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Dave. You and me were the first people to defend the Twitch.
Love her
Twitch titty
titties.
streamers.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
love her
there's nothing
titties.
wrong with that. There's a market.
Probably
it's
one of
on
the
the
first
people watching it.
Absolutely. I was probably one of the first people who found her porn when it dropped the other like a month and a half ago.
Jeez.
I watched them all, Willie. They're amazing. Well, they're okay. She fucks like a taller white girl, but she got a little bit of tongue skill to her. A little bit of tongue skill to her.
Oh my god.
By the way,
okay.
MattPitt is here, and he says I'm an asshole. So that's good. Love you, buddy.
You're not wrong, Matt.
I wear that like a badge of honor, my dear.
I also heard she made over $10 million last year from OnlyFans. So she's absolutely crushing the game when it comes to
27
million.
27 million.
This is stupid.
Anyway, it comes out that she's not the brains behind this operation. Everyone thought she was just kind of figuring this all out herself.
I never thought that for a second. I'm sorry. I never thought that.
I did, dude. The whole time during the Andrew Tate stuff, I was like, you know what? Amaranth's like Tate says like the girl can't figure it out. I'm like, Amaranth's fucking been crushing this game forever all by herself. And then it comes out where it's fucking not true, dude.
Nah.
I was like so bummed by that. Play this clip.
Hang on, do you want the clip or do you want the full VOD? Because I got the VOD too.
Well, we don't need to go through the whole VOD.
That would be like,
Christ.
How long is that VOD?
Christ.
Well, the section where her husband calls is probably about 20 minutes. So
no, we don't need to watch. No, we're not covering the whole fucking story. We're not recovering. There's updates. We don't need to go back to the fucking beginning too much. There's updates. There's new.
We'll spend a little bit of time in the beginning just to understand the abusive relationship between her and her husband. Go on, play it.
Why did you say you were going to kill my dogs?
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I don't.
Pause.
I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
You know what? Here's the thing, and this is kind of my stance on this whole situation. I just want to get it out now before it goes because it's not going to change. I hate this shit. This is a breakup. This is and honestly, I don't even think it's going to end up being a breakup. This is a fucking breakup. We don't. I'm not saying.
Don't you feel like that's underselling it like a little bit?
I can understand.
Maybe?
Yes, to an extent, but I've been through some pretty fucking bad breakups where people that people said some fucking awful, outrageous, crazy shit. Cool now, completely fucking cool now. 2-3 years down the fucking road, having perspective and understanding the anger behind the situation. Breakups are fucking nasty and vindictive and disgusting just in general. You throw in millions of dollars and ownership of accounts and all this other shit. It's like there's so much to unpack and we're only getting and I'm not saying that it needs to be fair to the guy. I'm saying for me, we're only getting one side up to this point. And I hope that we get full context.
I agree with that.
And I just think I hate covering these stories like that for that reason, because it sucks. It's breakups suck, and having them publicly aired like this sucks.
Well, here's the thing. My point of view is I'm pretty much like 99% on her side. I feel like there's
seems to be a scumbag.
A lot there to like show that she's. But since we're on this subject. There's a lot there to show that he is guilty. And Crows of Judgment covered it, and he was just kind of giving the he was giving the guy a lot of benefit of the doubt, but I mean, I don't think he was saying anything crazy. And he posted that his live stream went down for hate speech.
Really?
For just even doing that. I don't understand. Yeah, no, it was violated for his hate speech policy.
No, see, the abuse thing is notwithstanding. Like, I'm not talking about just the abuse thing. I'm talking about the breakup portion as we know it, okay? All the abuse, look, they're both going to go into fucking counseling over this. I don't know if you watched the whole fucking her update clip, but if you listen to the words that she says, I heard a couple, maybe I heard something different. This is what I heard. She and he are both going to fucking counseling, and I'm fairly fucking certain they're going to reconcile. Those are my two predictions going forward.
Yeah,
and I got a feeling they're going to fucking be real quiet in about a week. In about a week from now, we're going to start hearing less and less and less about this, and it's going to go back to behind the fucking scenes. I think that's just going to kind of... I think we saw them at their absolute worst moment. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the indictment on their entire relationship, and they might see that too. That's all I'm saying. Everybody who's got all hot takes and all kinds of crazy terminology to throw down, you might feel differently in 2 or 3 weeks or a month, because
let's play this clip now all the way. Since we've given this story, let's show what we got.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question. I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking telling you, literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
It's just what a crazy sentence.
Pause. Does anybody else fucking think for a second that this man was probably going to kill fucking 2 dogs because she doesn't do a 24-hour
I don't know this guy, but this is abusive. It's abusive relationship.
I agree with that, but it's such a
toxic relationship.
Absolutely. But you have to look at the ridiculousness of the statement. It's ridiculous, absurd statement. And I'm not saying that discredits it. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying it's a ridiculous, over-the-top fucking statement and an emotionally fucking charged.
I'm gonna kill these dogs unless you do a 24-hour stream.
But when you're hearing it and you're the person it's being said to, and you're in a relationship like that, you don't see it as being ridiculous.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And if you do up to a point, maybe you don't on this day. And I don't know if going.
I want to do what I feel like I've had to say at every time we react to one of these like crazy things that's kind of fucked up. Whether it was last week with like the commentary swallowing pills thing or whatever, right? At some point, if it gets ridiculous enough,
stop putting. Hold on. Stop putting fucking words. I'm not saying that she's gonna feel different about her abuse in 2 to 3 weeks. I'm saying through counseling and through fucking words that she's using, it feels like they're probably gonna reconcile. So she might feel different about the entire situation in 2 to 3 weeks. I have fucking seen so many situations in my time of people feeling they were abused in one situation and then later feeling, not as much, and then later going back on it again. We've seen it historically on even YouTube. Perspective does change. So don't fucking put words in my mouth, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying she wasn't abused. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying based on what I've seen so far, most importantly, the later information and not this emotionally charged one, that I think that something more has probably happened. Stuff we're never going to hear about. And that's coming from somebody who's just been through really bad breakups and just kind of fucking knows how they work. And that was with no money involved. These two people have a fucking whole business to protect.
They aren't married, right?
Yeah, they're married.
They're married.
They're married.
Dude,
this is so complicated, and everybody talks about it so fucking glibly. We know
there's a lot of bad divorces, guys.
Oh my god!
Shit gets said. There's a lot of the marriages that work out fantastically, and there's been really bad points. So.
It's just, it's gonna get so fucking complicated and ugly, or it's gonna fucking be quiet. It's one of the two. That's how these fucking things go. She still looks fucking great, though. My God. I'm just giving her credit.
She's like crying right here, Dave.
I'm giving her credit, even in the worst
Dave
moment.
do his thing. Dave's got a little chubber right now. Let it play.
What I said in terms of the earlier. You're saying you did not say that.
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And then you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
It's so ugly.
So what point is there improving?
See?
This is one of those fucking fights where they're both so fucking confused, they're not even sure what they're fucking fighting about. That's what it fucking feels like. They're asking questions and not answering each other. This is so emotionally charged, man. I've been in these type of fights. They're the fucking worst.
This shit's making me sad.
The worst. It's such a sad thing. Think about if your worst fucking conversation you've ever had with someone that you cared about in your most emotionally charged moment got fucking publicly broadcast. Fuck. I can't even think about some of the things I've said in some of my most emotionally charged moments to just friends. My
Xylee,
God.
has there been any update of like has she claimed she's been hit or anything like that, or no? It's all verbal.
Not the hit part, but I think he was more psychologically and emotionally abusive. There is a thing where she got mad at her person that helps her out with her channel and stuff because
I saw
they
that.
pretty much sat back and didn't do anything. But I understand her being upset with them because I was like that. I hated the people who lived upstairs from me, down the hall, the people who saw the black eyes and stuff like that. Nobody called the cops. And I was mad at the whole world when I got out of mine. You know,
the only thing
in our apartment we had to have like a community meeting because upstairs we just heard the nastiest physical violence, and finally there was just like a meeting of like, all right, somebody's got to do it.
Like we gotta do.
You got to remember something about her though too, and I'm not saying this rules out any physical abuse, but she's fucking virtually naked on stream almost every day. If she had bruises from stuff, people would be fucking noticing, and I think we've been hearing about it before now. I'm not saying that she's never been. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
it all the way.
You gotta think.
Let's
she was
finish
a product.
the clip.
I'm saying she was a
product.
She's naked.
This is 90 seconds and it's taking us an hour.
That's the fucking dead on Dave way, Willie. You calm down. Play that shit. I gotta still do my bong.
That's huge. I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get the fuck out.
I'm literally listening, but you're not making any sense.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm listening.
Such a psycho conversation.
This is a bad conversation.
Yeah, this is. I feel like this is the. I don't know. That's oddly. When you just look, when I look back at my worst fights, I mean, mine are just as fucking stupid.
They're pretty bad.
Nobody's sure what you're even mad about.
No, of course not. They're fights, man. Yeah. We act like this stuff is never, like, people never fight, and we judge it so fucking harshly. I'm not saying that it doesn't need to be fucking judged. I'm saying everybody needs to fucking step back and realize this is a complicated ass situation that I guarantee.
What do you think, Xylee? Is this a thing where it's a lot of people getting kind of triggered by it and overreacting when this might be nothing, or is this?
I liked everything you said.
Super guilty.
I think.
Not that it's nothing, but this is like, a standard low point in a relationship where they're gonna work it out and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but the thing is I don't think this was the first time for them. I think this was the first time she hit the unmute button and let everybody else hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the question is why? What was special about this?
Money.
Was it just too much?
Oh,
was it just
well,
too much?
you know what?
Was it
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now.
I think I might know too.
Think.
I think, go ahead. I wonder if our
You get to a point when you're in an abusive relationship, you get to a point you do not give a shit anymore. With my abuser, I got to the point I started picking fights with him, hoping he was going to hit me because I was to the point, kill me. I don't care.
That's true. But I think it might have been because she found out he had access to all of her accounts. He had all the power.
Could be.
That feels like that feels to me, this, and just because I know a couple couples in the YouTube echelon that there's a power, and even just successful power couples, there's a power dynamic, usually a balance. And if one goes too fucking far and you're having problems anyway, you have to re-fucking balance it. But if you can like this statement that I'm going to say or not, her going live was rebalancing the fucking scales.
Absolutely.
That's what she was doing. She was taking
100%.
back fucking some semblance of control. She was letting him fucking know that the power balance is going out of whack. I think that it's going to end. They're going to end up needing each other more than they're going to end up hating each other. It feels like that. Who do you think she's fucking on camera, by the way?
Or, hold on.
Well, see, but here's another thing people don't understand either. People in abusive relationships, they go back on average 7 times their abusers. They leave them 7 times. It took me 6 to finally leave.
That's true. And we don't know any of their history because he's only existing in the last week. That's another thing too. Everybody's an expert. We've only known of his existence for like 2 weeks.
All I know is the numbers, Dave. And what Xylee said is true. That means there's a 15% chance one of Amaranth's viewers will live the dream.
Willie?
Well,
I'm going to cut you out like I did King Star.
I think Rivers got an important
That means
correction.
one of our viewers could actually live the fantasy. They've been watching this woman for months.
Wait, I got to let River make a correction.
Can finally do it.
Hold on, Willie. Go ahead, River.
Actually, back in 2020, it was revealed that she was married, but she denied it repeatedly.
Yeah, River, I know that. It's been speculated over the fucking years. Look, she puts in that she denies it because she's protecting the fucking brand. For some reason, people are crazy, and she believes that if fucking the Simps think she's fucking married, they ain't gonna fucking fap to her no more. That's insane. Of course they will.
Well,
if Kate,
what's stupid, Dave, is like they clearly don't need 12 mil a year or whatever. They could probably like relax it if she just wants to take it easy and do fun stuff and not pull as many views and be fine.
That's up to her. That's up to her. But I think she likes being on top. I think
shit, with a body like that, I'd be on top too.
Fuck yeah. Every day of the fucking week, twice on Sunday.
Every day of the fucking week, yes. 12-hour days on front of the camera.
Don't worry, Jessica, I'm gonna get you in there, baby.
In her defense, she does state in the full VOD that she tried repeatedly to get her husband to let her come forward and actually them stream together.
Yeah.
But he was against it because he wanted to keep that facade about her being single.
Yeah, he said it would ruin the brand. He literally said it would ruin the brand.
Yeah, and now I'd like to know what's his official title. Is he her manager? Do we know that yet? Has that been? Yeah, is it right? I call him my pimp. What does he do? Does he manage all the accounts? Does he file? I have no idea. Since we're through the rabbit hole, I think these questions are valid to know because you're gonna have to figure out what the fuck's like. What's his divorce gonna fucking cost him?
She makes it sound like he's the one that's made her do all this like
Everything.
grinding and you know.
Which I hope was not going to be the narrative because I do at time every time I've watched her, she actually seems like she enjoys the shit. Maybe she just got me fooled, but she seems like she enjoys.
Her comeback stream is the most clothes I've ever seen her wear.
So to hear it, that's like been the brainchild, and she's kind of like, at least at first, I know it's kind of been calmed down already through her update videos and stuff, but at first to everybody start thinking that she's been kind of just enslaved to do this, it was troubling. It's like, man.
Well, do any of you guys find it fucking funny that she was watching the entire Slick situation, laughing about it while playing Just Dance? It's like, girl, like what the? Girl, meanwhile you got this like going on. What the fuck?
I'm gonna be honest. That was the most entertaining reaction to all that stuff besides Destiny.
She's like, wait, who is Slick? And she's like dancing with the Wii remotes. It's ridiculous.
It was amazing. It was amazing. I enjoyed it.
She's got to do a lot of cool stuff too. You know, it's been a fun ride.
And she owns horses, bro.
She seems very ambitious. I really was before this stuff came out. I thought she was kind of like a businesswoman's businesswoman. I wasn't sure how smart or anything she was overall, but she seemed ambitious to me.
You don't need to be smart to be rich. You just gotta have an idea.
Look at Keem.
Work hard.
By the way, are we gonna cover his fucking brain? Yeah, come on.
I caught that. That was awesome.
Good. It was meant to be caught. I could shit. We could joke. Let's give me a baby.
Dave,
again. No.
When this Shane came out, I literally argued with Keem all day.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, because of his tweet.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Oh, he had a great tweet. He had a great tweet.
Oh, Keem's tweet about like the Sims? Oh my god, I saw like
he called her a scammer. He called her a scammer, Willie.
Yeah, people were not happy.
He called her a scammer.
All day in the DMs. Me and Keem were fighting all day.
You know
what's
what's funny, dude? I feel like Dave, you, me, and Tommy. This is before we met Xylee, obviously. This is like way back when. But even back in like 2017, when like Charlie was posting videos like bitching about, you know, all these girls in the hot tubs and on Twitch and wearing a bikini and all this shit. And you, me, and fucking Tommy back then were like, who the fuck cares? Like, it's seriously, what is everyone fucking bitching about? And finally, it's come around where it's like everybody's not such a goddamn Catholic nun anymore.
Well, I took it a step
able to,
farther,
enjoy
man.
it.
I was like, we need to be welcoming these big titty bitches to the fucking platform. You know what they bring? Eyeballs that clearly like to spend money. If I could hook just 1 out of 1,000, I'd be fucking happy. You know how many fucking
think Twitch
horny
is
Sims
fucking dying, bro.
It is.
I think Twitch needs to go to that route, and that's just all they're gonna be.
I think I might be making the jump over to YouTube gaming. I've been thinking about it, but unfortunately, I have 100 and fucking not unfortunately. I appreciate every one of these. I have 170 paid subscribers on Twitch right now, and I don't even know how.
That's a lot.
It's retarded. I got like 20 viewers at most. It's amazing. I got Palciver and Shadow Humor and many few others. I love everybody. They're all crazy. My God.
Over 200 viewers, by the way. Let's get some fucking likes.
Let's get some motherfucking likes.
Let me win the lottery, and I promise you, I'll show up on YouTube one day, and you're gonna be like, "Who's that bitch on Xylee's channel?" No, let me win millions. I'll be gone for a little while, but baby, I'll be back.
You're gonna resculpt. You're gonna go nip tuck.
Resculpt, pull, tear off, rip off. Shit.
Shave, wax.
Tuck in here.
This next clip I got is H3. This is Nick Lee is apparently her husband. So the H3 podcast does what it does, and some lady that works on it, I don't know if it's like one of the guy's wives or something, or if she's just some girl they hired.
Nick Lee.
Her name's Olivia on the show. She decided to essentially try and dox Nick Lee, like Amaranth's husband.
Oh, okay.
And they end up sending all this hate to a completely different Nick Lee that has nothing to do with fucking anything. And the only guy that like held down the fucking fort is the producer, Dan.
Oh,
do you guys want the backstory on the girl Olivia, which is who Willie was talking about?
I don't know her at all, really.
Okay, so the way that she orchestrated a position on the podcast was she was getting ready to graduate from college, and or this is a story I heard, as I heard anyway. She was getting ready to graduate from college. She reached out to all the people inside of the H3H3 infrastructure and sent them messages, making it sound like she personally knew Ethan and Helia and was trying to get in touch with them.
Pause, Helia?
Or Helia, however you say her
Hilla.
name, okay?
Hilla, you
Hilla,
motherfucker.
okay. Sorry. Hilla was trying to get in touch with Ethan and Hilla. And so they passed on, and so he reached out to her and booked like an interview with her, whatever. And next thing you know, she's got a job, she's got a mic and an HD camera staring at her.
I thought she dated somebody on H3H3.
For some reason, I thought she was like Star Killer's, like somehow related to
No,
him.
Star Killer is. I thought she was dating like Dan or somebody.
Yeah, it's people in chat saying Dan.
Yeah, she dates Dan. That's how.
It might be pronounced Hulu. It's also a really good streaming device. Wait, Dan was the one who kept it together? Dan, producer?
He's the one that prevented the show from outright, like, just watch the clip. It's fucking amazing.
Helia.
God, I'd like to know who this guy is, man.
They're talking about Amaranth.
Does he have an online persona?
No. He's a producer.
Was that Edwin's?
No, yeah, that's Edwin's cousin.
I was like, man, why did nobody find that funny? I thought that was funny. Play.
Really?
Songwriter, yeah.
God, I hope that man's life is ruined for this.
I hope so too.
Oh, someone says, "Why are you protecting the abuser's identity?" I don't give a fuck. Give me his name.
You're both
Nick
wrong on my
Lee.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I want this guy's life ruined. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Down to fucking dox him, bro. It's crazy.
He's nuts. Like,
keep playing. This gets wild.
Oh, is this him?
Yeah, I would just be cautious.
That's not him.
You don't want to send a
someone
mob
says
for the
that's
wrong
not
person.
him. Somebody
That was Star
just
Killer, I
said,
think.
yeah, not in here. Somebody said that's not him.
Yeah.
Or is somebody reviewing this?
Yeah, I think that was Star Killer that said that. Play it.
Oh, is he a bodybuilder?
He's a producer. And
He was a bodybuilder in the past.
This Chad ass, is he Asian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope his life is over.
Fuck this guy, bro. I'm so glad we actually found his identity.
Are you guys 110% confident this is the right person?
I've heard that he.
Well, Ian's not.
I don't know.
Pause.
Ian's not showing
saying it. They're saying, "Are you guys 100?"
Ian is the guy who said no, I think, and Ian is the guy that controls the cameras. So what they're showing. So Ian is the only guy not showing the picture to the audience of the guy's account.
Oh wow, hero Ian.
Because he's like the only guy that's like, him and Dan are the only ones that are like, I don't know if that's him, man.
This is the only guy thinking clearly right now.
Him and Dan are the only ones preventing this guy's docs from
Why is Ethan like this? Why
look how vindictive he is, dude. It's no
I
fucking
get it.
care.
Look, I'm probably the worst reaction streamer in the world because I'm the first guy to be like, well, I don't know enough. I don't know enough. What do you want from me? Let me tell some jokes and we'll move the fuck on. But as an actual
by
opinion,
the end, dude, they have to apologize. It's fucking amazing.
It's crazy. These guys are nuts. Go ahead.
Yes. And I think that's the right call if we're not 100% sure that this is the right person.
I heard he's an Asian bodybuilder.
He definitely.
Keep going.
I mean, he's hurt. Like, I've heard that
music
he's an Asian bodybuilder.
Yeah.
He's just looking at it right now.
He's just going. He's like anything he could do to justify what he wants to do, which is dox this guy. He wants to dox this guy. He wants justification, vindication. He's going to do it. There's trauma. Someone needs to be wronged. It's him. I'm sure. I'm Ethan Klein. Woo! Play it.
His socials have been found in that regard.
Well, hold on. You guys send me. Okay, you haven't shown anything in?
He has not switched to that.
You guys find out who the real guy is, and I'll show him. God damn.
I think we're jumping the gun. I mean, it's
what? How are we jumping the gun? You said we have his identity. Olivia said we know who he is.
It's also his name on the marriage certificate.
This is so bad. This looks fucking horrible. How bad does this look, Willie? Am I crazy?
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
Keep going. It gets worse.
It's a very common name, Nick Lee. That is not
Okay.
a unique name whatsoever. So I just want to be very sure that we're
Good
not
for
sending a
Dan.
mob of people after the wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Nick Lee,
Dan's earned
you know
a
what
lot
I
of
mean?
respect from me.
By the way, look at Dan's eyes, man. He feels like a fucking war victim at this point. He's been through
That's
some
his
stuff.
boss he's saying that to.
He's ready to quit. He's done with it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Skipper, for the membership. Love your face. You
That's
can see-
funny. That's what he named his podcast today. Dan quit the show.
I didn't even know that. I'm awesome. He looked like the man who's been ready to quit for a while. Look at those
Dude,
eyes.
Dan is so
Dan's still
pissed by
there.
the end of
Dan
this clip.
is still there, but
Oh,
that's what they named the off the rails.
That would have been great if he would have quit. That would have been great if he would have quit.
Yep.
I hope he quits. Now he's not quitting. That's a bitch quit. Go ahead.
Right.
Well, okay, so next time you guys, if you say we know who he is, make sure that.
Yeah, no, that was jumping the gun a little bit. Apologies.
Thank you, Ian, for not showing. Should we worry about what is best for Amaranth? Like maybe she doesn't want to show him. Someone said Nick Lee has
Now he's
tweets
starting to think a little.
confirming their marriage.
Yeah, it's in 2020 when those certificates surfaced. Supposedly he posted them.
He is just looking at Reddit, by the way.
No, what he's looking at, Willie?
Isn't she just looking at fucking a Reddit thread?
No, possibly, but there. When I started researching this story back when it first happened, there is a Twitter account out there that was created in 2020 for the sole purpose and only purpose was to dox Amaranth and her husband because it has their marriage certificates on there, has addresses, everything, and I'm pretty certain that's where she's getting all this information from.
No, right. So she's got that account up, but I'm pretty sure that account is linked to being talked about on Reddit.
Reddit, yeah.
I'm pretty sure
very
she's
well,
looking at
yeah.
Reddit right now.
Coco, $5 in chat. I want to send you some nice, comfy headphones, Dave. Keep up the good work. I would love some nice, comfy headphones. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Coco. If you want to send me shit, if anybody wants to send me shit, I actually do have an address now. Ready? Get out your pad and paper. Pawn Nation, care of Dead on Dave. 29 Main Street, New Britain, Connecticut, 06051. 29 Main Street, New Britain, Connecticut, 06051.
You know a YouTuber I know works at a pawn shop, dude.
Yes, Pawn Nation. Isn't that incredible, Willie Mack? The one I
now
never
you
promote.
know Willie.
Yeah, I've never promoted it before.
Only Dave talked about it more. I would have known.
If
Oh
only.
my God.
Miss Grandia says Dead on Dave. Ethan is like this because I believe he has he's an actual overused meme. He was always a depressed weirdo made fun of by the jocks and bullies, so he gets to be the bully now. Bloody thirsty.
It was this fucking psychology.
Hey, let her criminalize this shit. I will see inside. Tell me about your mother. Play. Is there more? Does it get crazy?
They are on a Twitter that belongs to Nick Lee, who claims to be her husband.
It could be a troll. If it was that whole drama at the time, it was probably just somebody creating that account.
He's smart.
If that's all that
Dan's
that account
smart.
tweets
Love
about.
to know that guy's real identity.
Oh, he's such a psycho.
Don't
Look at
even
him
know who that is.
with his ugly fucking hat.
He's so vindictive, man.
Oh yeah, that seems sus. You're right.
not
man.
even his
well, we know his name is
situation.
Nick Lee. We just
Why
don't know.
His name is Nick Lee.
Pause.
But
Ethan looks at it for 1 second and he's like, yeah, that looks sus. Olivia's over there just like, this has to be it.
I don't know if he knows Amaranth, if they're friends. I have no idea. But
I don't think he
he's
does.
so quick to fucking white knight. Like he's got some. Let me protect you, lady. You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing, Jabba the fucking asshole. You're doing nothing. Stop it. At least you shaved your fucking ugly facial hair. Your facial hair was so bad, it made me want to commit crimes against humanity. I'm so glad you saved that shit. Shave it off. Never keep it again. You look like a fucking beluga whale now, but it's better than before. Sorry, Willie. Go ahead.
Something I expect Salvo to say. I just feel like he's become very bloodthirsty over the years and it's only like gotten worse.
Yeah.
You know?
More money. You know, he feels he can say whatever he wants. He's got a successful podcast, yada, yada, yada.
I don't know if it's more money or he just literally doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. But you got to have
Just
money to
don't
be
think
able
he
to
gives a
say
shit
that, though.
anymore.
I feel like unless I'm financially secure, I can't just say fuck it. If I got enough money to say fuck it, I might say fuck it. It's probably why I'll never get enough money to say fuck it. God knows. Don't let me get too much power. Let me get fucking Jessica Pizzle in here. She's been waiting patiently. And, you know, that's like the hardest thing for this girl to do. How you doing there, Jessica Pizzle Pops?
What's up, JP?
Hi. It is really hard for me.
But you did it. You didn't leave this time, and I'm proud of you.
No, like my thing to I didn't. I was very patient. I didn't complain in chat and call you all stupid.
I know, you're so awesome. Thank you. I know you were thinking
Fireball
it.
3 champion, by the way. JP, what you got for us?
So a little bit of perspective. So it took me 4 watches of the phone call to finally get what the hell it was going on between Amaranth and her husband. Everyone, I want you to imagine this. Imagine trying to explain something to someone and they don't hear it. And you try and you try and you try and you're in an argument, right? And you're saying something. They're not listening, right?
No.
How frustrated do you get at that point? If you're like, oh my God, I don't know how many times I have to say this and repeat this to you. And so now, granted, I don't agree with the way he did it, but I have said really shitty things to prove to someone that they weren't listening.
I will pull the stars from the fucking sky themselves and bring them down upon this fucking house if you don't fucking hear the words that I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, no,
I've
like,
said something
I've been
like
in the
that.
middle of an argument and I've been like,
So you're
"All
on
right,
the
well, I
you're
guess."
on the boyfriend, the husband side, is what I'm hearing.
No, I don't think she is.
Yeah,
Are you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all. I'm saying like, cause I'm on your side that this is a breakup.
Right.
This is like, this is
That's
them
what I thought you were
breaking up.
saying. I thought you were seeing that same perspective.
And so,
yeah.
like, to me, so like with my ex-wife, I was in an we would get into arguments, and she never listened. She picked and chose exactly what
Women
she
are like
wanted to
that,
listen to.
Jessica. Women are like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it too. So there would be times be like, all right, I guess we're just gonna be done. And she's like, whoa, wait, why are you saying that? Why are you saying we're done? Why are you saying? Okay, well, tell me what I just said prior to that. And she wouldn't be able to tell me. And I'm like, oh, so you weren't fucking listening. Like I told you weren't fucking listening. And like we would scream at each other.
It's called a fucking couples argument. Like, people forget how intimate couples are and how crazy it can fucking get in heat of the moment stuff. Again, not saying abuse is
I mean, most of
okay.
the people watching are fucking like 20-year-olds that have never had a fucking girlfriend or held hands or fucking anything.
Half of them, I doubt, have ever even lived.
That's no humor?
Wait, Jessica, wait, I have a question. So are you saying that phone call was nothing?
No,
I'm not saying it was nothing. No, it showcased.
No,
like I
it
said,
was
my
definitely something.
ex-wife. I said my ex-wife, and I left for a reason because it was a very toxic and horrible relationship.
Of course.
Oh, but I'm saying, like, people are thinking, oh, like a lot of people are like, he threatened to kill the dogs. No, he said he was going to kill the dogs because to prove that she wasn't listening to what he said.
He threatened to kill her horse in the DM. He threatened to kill the horse in the
Is that what that was through those text messages?
See,
I read them.
the
I didn't pick
text
up on it.
I was never going to do it. I wasn't even going to try any of that, Jessica.
In the text message, he said that he was going to take her horse to the meatpacking plant.
Come on, guys! That's so ridiculous!
But Dave, when they're fighting, it's not coming off as it's not jokes, right?
No, but it's coming off that way.
Happen.
But Willie, to be fair, it's coming off that way because it's being fucking shown in a very emotionally charged light.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
If she would have shown this, let's say they had like a fucking exposed fun night where they were like drunk on stream and having fun and showing funny things or crazy things they've said in each other, and they're cool with it or whatever. They might feel differently. You know what I mean? I mean, perspective.
But I don't think, I'm going to be honest, I'm not saying that he would have killed the dogs, but I don't think he said, I'm going to kill the dogs just to make sure she was listening to him.
No, in that phone call, he said, in that phone call.
Get us the timestamp, Jessica. Come back to us with the time.
This is what I think. This is the type of shit I think that people need to avoid doing. This is the type of arguing and like the little nitpicking stuff that we should avoid fucking doing in this situation because, again, it's all just for us. They're never going to confirm, deny. We're not ever. You know.
No, but I'm curious now. That is interesting.
It is, but
okay, I'll get it.
That is interesting if that's true. If you're just like, you don't listen, I'm killing the dogs because I'm so annoyed here. That's, that is.
It does change. It changes.
Only a psycho would do that. Only a psycho would bring that up. to make sure somebody's listening to
I don't
them.
know if that's true.
But
Zion.
when you
I
love
can tell you
somebody
now.
and you get in a fight, you could say psycho shit.
You can-
know?
I'm
absolutely.
gonna tell you right now. My husband can get mad as hell to me, and he can threaten to whoop my ass. But as soon as he threatens to hurt my cats, he's going down first. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, you got me, Suda. I'm an abusive prick. You got that's not. See, I hate fucking young stupid people.
We aren't
Just
saying
say
that it's
stupid.
normal, guys.
You
We're
don't-
saying that toxic relationships happen.
They do.
And couples work past it at
Yes.
times, and sometimes they don't, but they happen.
Yes.
We're just saying it's not the end of the. We aren't saying that nobody. We aren't
it-
saying
it's-
it's good. They shouldn't fight and they shouldn't talk to each other that way. But this is the real world, and it
And
happens.
even going further, I think this shit should never be showcased live. Never.
It might be the best thing for them though that did happen live.
It might be, but I think if they end up getting together, I got a feeling this is always going to be one of those points where it's always going to be gone back on, especially if it's turns out there's other narrative like Jessica's doing right now. This is a very good fucking thing, a good point. She's poking a hole that could change a narrative if she's right. You know what I mean?
Send it to Riveter.
Oh, I don't know what Riveter got it from, but from where one that I have, that's just some rando person that
Can you get a
uploaded the
link?
full conversation. I'll send a link.
Well, Starry Eyes, you could,
seconds.
Starry Eyes, you could be serious about all this shit if you fucking want. That's totally fine. I'm trying to purposely not come to a fucking conclusion on this because I feel it doesn't do the fucking situation proper justice to everyone involved. I don't want to say that because it sounds like I'm a pretentious asshole, but I will laugh at what's made public because they chose to make it fucking public. So if I want to laugh about certain aspects of a fucking story, especially ones that I may relate to, because guys can be in toxic relationships too, motherfucker. But let's not fucking talk about that. So keep assuming and keep saying what you want, or you can take the fucking shit out of your ears and try to listen to what I'm actually saying. Just attempt it.
I'm gonna kill your dogs if you don't listen to Dave right now. Because clearly you're not doing it.
Kill your dog.
Sorry, you have to understand too.
The only bias I have is that the only bias you could be saying that I have, Starry Eyes, is that I'm a guy. That's the only fucking bias you could be saying. You're not listening.
I think that's your bias. Though.
She's
Let's
an
hear
idiot.
Xylee
though.
talk.
Go ahead, Xylee.
Well, here's the thing too. When you have a serious situation, sometimes you need to break it up by laughing, or what are you going to do? Doom and gloom the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I
mean,
can only
sometimes you
care
have
so
to do
much
that.
about these online people's stuff before I'm just gonna make jokes.
100%.
I have the transcript. I sent the link, but so at 3:17, he said, "I didn't say if you don't scream for 24 hours, I'm going to kill your dogs." Listen, I said, I'm the same thing you're going to say. I said, and I bet you're not going to hear mine at all. And so to prove the point, I said something terrible to prove that when something is very important to you, you literally don't hear anything else.
That's what gaslighters do.
How do I? The link in the live commentary chat, and it starts at so like at 3:17.
3:17. Amaranth, you keep or not?
Yeah,
fucking
you're
Jessica
fucking.
Pizzle.
Your
You keep
internet
cutting out for me.
sucks. God, Jessica.
She's probably
Sorry.
on her phone.
It does. Like
All
I said,
that
it kept on
fireball
cutting
money.
out.
No.
What are you saying?
3 minutes
All right.
and what?
17.
17.
Okay.
I didn't say if you don't sleep 24 hours, I'm gonna kill your dogs.
No,
Listen!
That's a frustrated fucking guy, man. That guy is so fucking frustrated.
His voice is higher than hers.
That was a frustrated shriek. Fuck me dead. Play.
I said, I'm gonna say a thing, you're gonna say a thing, and I bet you're not gonna hear mine at all. And to prove the point, I said something terrible.
I said I'm gonna kill my dog or dogs to prove a point.
That's what gaslighters do.
It's a stupid
Ladies and gentlemen,
fucking
that's a
dumb fucking
gaslighter
thing to
right
say.
there. That's a gaslighter.
It's a stupid thing to fucking say. He's
Dave,
so
I would hate
frustrated.
myself if I was in a relationship like
Oh
this.
my
This seems fucking
God.
awful.
There is
Love
so
of God,
much-
they
look,
need to break that up.
both
I
of
was
these
in a
people-
relationship like that for 6 years.
That
They
sounds
are
like a
both
fate
going
worse
to do
than death.
so much fucking soul searching. They're going to fucking discover so much about themselves, both good and fucking bad. I hope
Xylee,
they
were
get
you
the
married?
fuck away from each other.
Wait,
But I don't know. You gotta watch that fucking next video where she updates. She's smitten. I feel she's smitten with the guy. I don't think this is fucking over. That doesn't mean they're not in an abusive relationship, but I do feel they're gonna work this out. Mainly though, again, because there's more parts to this. There's a
Can we say if we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt instead of abusive, we could say toxic.
Look.
We could say
I'm even still
if
comfortable.
we're gonna
using
try and be fair.
I'll even be more fair than that. I will continue to use the word abusive right now because this shit, in and of itself, does sound abusive. But I do think there's other context, and Jessica's doing a good job here, and I think that at least providing some sort of other narrative. It may not be it might be a leaky boat because you can't fucking react that way. But anyone who's ever been frustrated with someone who simply doesn't hear, and let me tell you, I work in retail. They exist. You fucking want to shoot them in the face. Shoot them in the face.
Riveter, can you do me a favor? Can you hit the left arrow key one time and then hit play?
Make it bigger, fucko. Oh, no, he wants to go back.
You are right, though, Dave. That's why I left retail and went to go work at cars, because I could cuss at cars all day long.
Oh, my God.
Back.
I have actually... I'm surprised Jimmy even still wants me at the pawn shop. Because, man, there's some people come in, I can be a straight dickhole, too. Because it's like... I ain't being talked to like that. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're here begging for money. Suck my ass. I'm here to fucking,
you know what?
Be nice. Be nice.
Could you imagine? Like y'all know me as I am now. Could you imagine that I was dealing with something like this for 6 years? I was dealing with something.
No,
like
I
this.
can't.
I feel
honestly, I worry for his health.
I'm
Is he alive?
I'm actually a changed person because of him.
Well, yeah,
he changed me.
That's how it works.
I was actually a nice person at one point.
You're still a nice person. See,
you're still a very nice person.
Yeah, come on.
Don't ruin my reputation. Come on now.
See, you're the worst type of fucking person. Fucking always talk about yourself, how crotchety and mean you are. You're not
very
though.
tough, but you are.
You're tough. You're old.
I think it's for the best.
Absolutely.
Here, play this shit. I want to hear him scream one more time.
And to prove the point, I said something terrible. To prove that you're not going to hear mine at all.
Hit it 3 times.
To prove the point, I said something terrible. To prove...
I can't keep listening to this shit, Willie. What the fuck,
I gotta hear it one more time.
Why, man? Back into the left. Back into the left. God damn it, Kennedy.
No, listen!
Yeah, Willie.
Hey, what is more cringe, that or Bo Black's "Let Me Speak"?
No, this. Bo Black.
Yeah, this
Bo Black
is way
was
worse,
just
dude.
cringy. That was just a situation with friends. This and its absolute worst is fucking awful. Like this is bad. But it's this is not even comparable to me. Bo Black's that was a Spurg moment. That was all.
Mute that motherfucker!
By the way, somebody said something about marriage and work not be. Marriage is work. All right, to make a marriage work, and unfortunately, I have had a failed one. You got to put work into it, and sometimes.
All right, let's go back to the H3.
Hey, Willie, I was trying to have a moment
thing.
there, you cock. You know what? I
yeah.
share
Working
my
on
soul.
marriage. Yeah, I get it.
Thanks for being supportive. Thanks for being supportive, Willie.
What are we shouting out Jessica Pizzle for?
I'm gonna tell you why we're going to shout out Jessica Pizzle,
let's
because
do it.
she will hone in on something and she will listen to it and listen to it and listen to it until she understands exactly. Well, I mean, it might be because of that, but it's a special kind of crazy. I love it. It's amazing.
It's why she crushed that fireball.
Dude,
Yeah, she's
seriously,
crazy. She's the best type of crazy. She's my favorite type.
She knew all the details.
Why did I mute her again? Why did I deafen you? Yeah, hey, did you take that compliment from Xylee?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I really think it's my.
Oh my God, your
that
internet
makes me
sucks.
focus in on something because
I think she said autism.
Yeah, it was her autism.
And I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. It says I have a great connection.
You do not. That is a lie. Your phone is lying to you.
It's on my computer.
It's okay.
That's what's worse.
It's okay, Jessica. We love you, and you're fiery.
All right, well, I'm gonna head out so that I don't ruin your stream my dead internet.
Wait, did you say acoustic earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. Somebody in the chat said you said acoustic. I was like, oh, we said autistic. That's not what she said. Oops. And she agreed. Oops.
I could play acoustic.
We're good. We're good.
Please do not play any music.
No Esaki. No Esaki. Bye. No Esaki. All right.
Become a real character.
Who, Jessica? Oh my!
In our community, yeah.
We have. Yeah, there's a few of them that have just popped up. You know, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a fun time to be alive.
Play this H3 clip. I want to watch this to that.
Play it.
That's like
it may not be the body.
One of the most common names you could pick from. People that are saying that and sharing that account, I'm actually timing you out. That is literally a dox account that you're sharing in our chat right now. So please stop spamming that. That is not his real Twitter account. That is meant to reveal their address and private information.
Go back to the potato. Go back.
No, you will see more of him. Trust me.
Look at that face. Oh my God. Oh, put it on a t-shirt. Play.
Dan is literally melting in his chair as this topic is evolving.
This is amazing.
To see his face, man. Is it illegal to ship shit to somebody?
He's still look at him.
Think so. Yeah. Well, what kind of shit?
But like, what would the legalities be if it were? Is it written?
If we find out that this guy is, can we ship him shit?
This guy.
I'm asking hypothetically.
They're essentially encouraging people to mail feces to this guy.
Send poop through the United States Postal Service. Fuck, that's a great idea. Send diseased, ridden
By the way, they're already
shit.
talking about how this dox is out there and all this shit. Just keep going.
Hypothetically, I'm not, of course, doing it or encourage anyone to do it. But that'd be, if you just received a package and there was poop in it, that's just kind of.
Trust me, once it's public, he's going to be getting more shit than one man can handle.
Not for me.
Yeah, let's contribute.
No. Not for me. What the hell are you talking about?
Guys.
And I don't want anyone to ship him a box of their homemade feces, right, Dan?
He thought about
Should
it.
stop talking about this.
Yeah, look at Dan.
This is not a good track we're going down.
Dan is getting smaller and smaller. He's getting so mad. He's literally just shrinking down out of fucking anger.
Dan's ready to whoop his ass.
Dan's
I love
done.
it.
He's done.
Dan is so pissed.
It's like, y'all gonna fucking make me go back to a fucking 9 to
they
5
they
job.
are
I don't wanna go
making
back to
those
Circle
kind of
K.
like. I get it. It's a live show. If you make a joke once or twice that's inappropriate, I get it. All right, but he just keeps going. After Dan has said, let's get away from this.
Look, and Dan's being a good producer here. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect your fucking show. And that's what he does. That's what he's supposed to be doing.
I get it, yeah. And I get it, him making let's mail him shit joke, maybe that slips out once or twice.
Sure.
Is still going.
Still going. Now trying to justify. Bo Black's in chat. Dan is the only responsible one. I agree. This is fucking insane. It's like this dude, he looks like a Chucky doll right there. Like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? Ah, God, no.
His hair looks really greasy.
Have you noticed his second chin is getting bigger? And I don't even like the fat shame, but he is kind of ballooning.
You're just pointing out a fact. You're fact shaming, not fat shaming.
The fact that he's cleaned up though, his beard makes him look a lot healthier. His beard was making him look real nasty.
Oh yeah, he looked like he had mange.
He's looking like a cretin for a while. He's looking, he just looks
bad.
like a. Yeah, he doesn't look bad. He just looks like a dad now.
Well, he definitely. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say he looks healthy here. I mean, and he looks evil right there. He looks like he's just ready to do.
His hair is greased like he's a mobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna mail him shit, Johnny.
Hey, see, we're gonna mail him poop in the mail. See, we're gonna find this lead character. See, we're gonna send him poop. See.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Psycho.
Dan's pissed.
Yeah, he should be. You're fucking it up.
Okay.
I agree.
People are saying it's illegal. Yeah,
it's obviously illegal.
No, don't do it. What am I doing?
And we've already almost doxed the wrong person and sent a hate mob of them. So there's lots of not very sharp people in the audience that might take your comedic suggestion as a real suggestion. And
Pause.
Do it.
He's even trying to protect Ethan's ego. He's even trying to protect.
He's such a great employee, man. Give that man a raise.
He's calling the audience retarded instead of saying you're retarded, Ethan, and I'm trying to protect the show. Instead, it's like, these people are retarded. Your audience members, our audience members are retarded, and they might actually do this. He's trying to protect his ego here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Play.
I
Keep
agree
going.
with you.
But I mean, it's just not what I would do, or
I got it.
recommend anyone to do. You know, what can you send that's legal?
Oh my God!
Don't send him anything.
No, I'm not.
Stop talking about harassing this guy.
What are you talking about? I'm not harassing anybody.
Yes, you are.
I'm just hypothetical.
You're going through a list of things that have been said to him.
Dan is so mad.
Watch the hench face. This is amazing.
What are you talking about? I'm not harassing anybody. I'm just hypothetically wondering.
Wait, tell me that's G Fuel. Tell me that's G Fuel.
It's cotton candy ninja flavor.
Yes! Yes! Let's taste of his own medicine. Let's send him G Fuel, you fuck! Oh, this guy is so big. Why would you grab the sponsorship mug after that? Why? Oh my God! My head's exploding.
I don't know if it's a sponsored drink.
Are they sponsored by G Fuel?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope they
think
are.
so.
I don't think they have any
Oh,
sponsors
I
anymore.
hope they are.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of their sponsors.
Yeah, they did. They
I
lost
wish
like
it would
80%
be.
of their
I'm sure that is G Fuel though.
I'm sure that's G Fuel, but yeah, no, I just got excited there for a moment because how good would that
comes
be?
in that fucking weird ass bottle.
Because I thought of that, him going after fucking Keith's sponsors, and the idea to me of him saying what he said and then grabbing something sponsorship related, it killed me. And it's not exactly. Bobak season 2. Doxing sponsored by. It's just so bonehead. It's not, and I'm wrong on that, but that's fucking hysterical. I'm sorry.
Keep going. This clip gets better.
Oh.
You know.
Y'all ready for a week off?
Get it, Dan.
Yes,
Get it, Dan.
I'll get banned for that.
Yes, absolutely. Encouraging your fans to
I'm
harass
not.
somebody in
You're
real
the
life.
one that keeps saying I'm encouraging. I'm just wondering hypothetically. Nobody's encouraging.
Okay.
Nobody do that. You're the one that's saying I'm encouraging. I'm not encouraging.
You're right.
You're making it worse.
Wait,
Mom,
why did they sound
Dad,
like Keen,
I love you
Star,
both.
Salvo, and Chris right now?
This is amazing. This is the most entertaining the show's ever been. This is the most entertaining segment in the history of the H3 podcast. And it's not even close. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Play the rest of this. This is awesome.
What's going on here?
Stop this. Don't make me choose.
I just said, can you mail a box of shit? What the hell, dude? Is it that serious?
I'm dying.
Wait, 2 hours.
We got something we.
Oh, this is 2 hours later.
2 hours after Olivia posted or showed everybody that
Oh my God.
fake Nick Lee
Oh
account.
my God. Play it.
Need to address. Or right now. Let me send it to you, Ethan.
He looks fried.
This is 2 hours later.
Bad? Exactly what I was afraid. Yeah, bad.
What?
As I predicted, our fans are harassing the wrong person.
Ethan is barely in frame at this
And that's why I
point.
was saying, I know you were saying don't do it, but the fucking idiots in our audience are always going to end up doing it. So, and
well, there's so many Nick Lees. You guys don't even know who I was looking.
that's what I was saying. And that's people are dumb.
The issue with this is that he is a
yeah,
songwriter, composer, as we said.
Yeah,
and
it's
he's Asian.
not a musician.
Who is Nick
I
Lee?
apologize really profusely.
So here he is, Nick Lee. Who is Nick Lee, you guys? This fucking guy has not a goddamn thing to do.
Shows the account.
Amaranth,
Amaranth.
not
Oh my
related
God, this
in any
guy's so
way.
stupid.
My God.
This is painfully dumb.
He's dumb.
This
He's
is
dumb.
this is one of those panic moments. The why somebody does something is so fascinating to me. It's why I'm always trying to figure out the whys of why. This feels like he's just panicking. He's like, I can. He thinks he's funny. See, when you think you're funny, whether you are or not, and I'm probably a victim of this at times myself, you feel you can comedy yourself out of a situation, especially when you've been doing it for a long time. He's just fucking flailing here. Flailing. All I'm doing is just saying, sending poop. He's really hoping it'll work, and it's just not, man.
Keep playing it.
Play it.
Nick Lee, producer, songwriter, composer. Not associated with Amaranth, in fact.
That's why I kept saying it's like an extremely common name. And this guy is obviously, he's the puppeteer. He's behind the scenes. He's probably not even on social media.
Sorry about that, dude.
Well, I fucked up.
Let's go with that.
It was definitely me. A Reddit thread led me to the wrong place, and I should not have.
Willie called it.
Willie called it.
I know this because I saw this on Reddit too.
Panic fun. Thank you. It's stuff like this that caused Ian to stop showing up on camera.
I would trust Kiwi Farms threads before a goddamn Reddit thread. Reddit is the worst fucking. Everyone just makes shit up on Reddit. It's never fucking true.
You're right. They're just retarded on. See, here's the thing. They might be retarded on Kiwi Farms, but they're also really fucking dedicated, man.
Like on Kiwi Farms, they at least post links to what they're talking about. On Reddit, they just make everything up.
It's fucking amazing. It's oh god,
Yeah.
The different realms of the internet. Fascinating. Play it, but finish it.
Kiwi Farms doxes the right person. Reddit doxes the wrong person.
No, that is not the official stance. No. Oh God, play it. Thank you,
Yeah,
Willie.
no,
Oh, you
100%.
always make me feel better about myself.
There it is. Sue Olivia, not me.
I was in Olivia L, and I will live by it for the rest of my life.
Did she get fired over this?
No, there's no way.
Do you think she should?
No.
How big of a deal
That's
do you
on
think this
Ethan.
is?
It's up to Ethan to what to fucking push forward on that show.
I agree with that. But I mean, does Ethan ever take responsibility for anything?
If she was on Keem's show, she'd be she'd be fired.
Nate, that's what I'm saying. Do you think she should be fired in a normal situation? In a situation like that, do you think a producer or somebody?
No, I think there needs to be a conversation after of like, hey, don't just look at Reddit or whatever.
But when you're
Ethan, I would suspend her.
No.
Yeah,
I don't abandon
you
don't abandon your employees.
No, I
when
agree
they
with
make a
that.
mistake
I
like
agree with
that,
that.
typically.
But you wouldn't. But Ethan is a piece of shit, and he doesn't take responsibility. He likes to get a scapegoat. If he can fire and try to make a fucking point or make an example, this motherfucker will. He is not above it at all. He shouldn't. I'm with you. Don't abandon her because this is as much your fault as it is anyone else's. I'm with you 100%.
Of course, I wouldn't have went so far as he did and showed the damn Instagram going, don't pick on this guy. And it's like, come on, dude, are you serious?
Jessica Pizzle, $5.
Yeah, that's an L.
Yeah, big L. Jessica Pizzle, $5. I just thought about a good point. Remember what Xylee said to Salvo in anger? It's more common than people want to admit. Say bad things in anger. You're not wrong.
I only said if it happened. I didn't.
Xylee, don't. You know.
Hey, we've gone in.
We're all capable of saying, look, man, we're commentators, Xylee. Like, do you know how many hours of horrible shit we've all said?
That's true.
I'm just more honest about it than most.
We're all desensitized
say
a little
crazy
bit.
things on purpose.
I'm just stating a fact. If you go back, I said if. I didn't say I wish or I hope.
Backflip off the Empire State Building.
I said
you
if
said
you.
backflip off the bitch. Backflip off the Empire.
If it happens, I'm not gonna care. Okay.
It was too specific. No, Xylee. You said no. Backflip. Not even just trip and fall. Backflip. Bitch, gainer. Do a triple fucking gainer into a 420 twist.
He might be trying to do one of those building, like, flying things, you know, like that sport, that extreme sport. You know? I'm saying if it happened.
Yeah. Man, who knows?
Hey, we've already gone an hour and a half, but we're peaking. I feel like we're peaking here at 250 viewers. We got a great view count right now. Should we do a bonus Ethan clip? And then bring on Drew?
Yes. I was absolutely.
Here's the Ben Shapiro.
He's Jewish.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I'm all about a dark joke.
Oh,
I'm all for it. But Ethan's the kind of guy that would cancel you for that joke.
Yes, he's a hypocrite. He bitches about stuff like this.
I think jokes like that can be made. I don't care.
Should be made. Should be made. That was
I'm all about it because, like, look, if I'm on my channel making those jokes and you don't like it, well, that's okay. My channel is a place for these kind of jokes, right?
And maybe you don't belong.
But Ethan is literally fucking canceled people on Twitter for less.
He goes after fucking sponsorships for anything fucking King does. King farts in the wrong direction. You know, he's got sponsors. He steals a couple
he's literally telling probably one of the most hated Jewish men in America that if there's another Holocaust, he hopes he's guessed first.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ben Shapiro, that is a likelihood if there is another Holocaust. People want to kill that motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
People want to kill fun. You are right. He is hated.
I'm gonna keep my mouth
Ben
shut.
Shapiro
really
hated? That motherfucker.
Yeah, I just wish we could be
Can't
back at a
stand
time
Ben
where he
Shapiro.
could make that joke on that podcast
Agreed.
and it could just be a funny, absurd thing. But now it's like, we got to sit here and we got to go, well, he's a hypocrite for this.
Right.
Because of, he went after this person for this job. It's like, fucking, I'm so sick of
But
this
the
shit.
shitty thing is, it was his actions that are forcing us to do this. We don't do this for Salvo
Yeah, it
pancakes.
is. He's brought it all on himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's something I expect Salvo to say and then get a strike for.
Yes. Rightfully so.
But
And we'll
what?
be like,
Yeah.
attaboy, kid. We know it's a joke, but take your lumps and move on. This
I feel
guy's
like
a piece of
Ethan,
shit.
I don't know. Will he get a strike? I don't know. I hope not. But I know that if somebody else fucking did it, they would.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That's
but
how
he
I
might
feel
he
about
might
that.
be hanging out with Susan though. He might be spending. The
What do you
weekend
think,
at Aunt
Xylee?
Susan's.
What do I think about what? Ben Shapiro.
Any of this.
sucks.
Oh, what
Stephen
the fuck is
Klein
this clip? Why does
sucks.
Salvo
Oh God,
fucking?
that's from today. Oh my
Yeah, Salvo. Franklinson said, Dave, where do you think H3 would be in that order if that occurred? Look, I say stupid shit. I'm gonna go ahead and not answer that one.
All I gotta say
Dodge
is
it.
those shorts should be illegal, and
No, they're
Salvo
beautiful.
looks like he has a big vagina.
He's got a moose tail. Look at him. He's fucking glorious.
Salvo, not a big peener.
No, but we kind of suspected. I mean, look at him.
No, that's okay.
It's Ohio, It's
Yeah.
not his fault. But I'm really.
He's a little guy.
He needs to do something about that facial
He
hair.
is.
though.
He's apparently shorter than Keem.
Yeah, sure. That's short.
Yeah, it's really
What
short.
happened to 6'2"? I thought he was 6'2". What's
No, yeah, I'm telling you, I've seen him in his bathtub. It looks like a whole fucking swimming pool.
Let's bring in the glorious ganja man from across the pond, the one, the only, the super skateboarding phenomenon. That man who loves the green. Drew is sharing. What's up, pal?
What's up, Drew?
What up? Chilling as always.
Love Drew.
Who
Just
doesn't?
keep this picture of Salvo up. Go back to full screen.
Yeah, I'm okay
I want to
with
make
this.
sure the whole world
This is
knows.
glorious. Look at that thing.
It's actually a clip. Do you want to hear what he says?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Well,
I'd
we don't
love to
have
hear what
but
this
we
is.
can, yeah.
Oh, colonoscopy! Oh, getting butt fucked!
Pause. See, that's only a joke that a man who has not had a colonoscopy or anything up his ass can make. I've had a colonoscopy. You don't make that joke.
You
after.
can't make a joke about it?
No, you can. I'm saying if you've had a fucking camera up your ass, you're not making that joke. That's all I'm saying.
Salvo is wearing such tight fucking shorts. I could see his genitals, each ball. I could see each fucking pube on his sack right now.
Oh God.
What the fuck is?
You know what? I'm
are
gonna
these
get out of the
shorts,
sharing.
Salvo?
I cannot watch this.
Yeah, come
I
on, no,
cannot
no,
watch this.
no.
I
the shorts
cannot
watch it.
and will not watch this. I'm gonna watch Willie. I'm sorry. I can't watch it anymore.
Yes,
I'm
you
watching
can.
I
Xylee,
think those shorts
I'm
are a
not
little
doing
tight,
it.
my
get back
man.
in here. I demand
I'm gonna
it.
watch the ginger. Damn it! I don't want to see the balls. Okay.
Ginger.
I want to see the ginger, not the balls.
Look at my facial hair. That is brown.
That is red as fuck,
Let's
dude,
see.
and your hair is showing red too.
Oh,
You a
No,
ginger.
it's not.
Ginger Mac.
Ginger
This is
Mac.
unbelievable.
But
Let's
see.
play the
Wait,
rest of this
I
Salvo
gotta
clip.
see. I gotta see your facial hair. Hold on, I'm waiting for it.
His wiener, by the way, I see it now. Not as small as I thought.
No, it's not going back the other way. It's not the crease. There's no.
Yeah, it's like going into his
Oh,
belly
you know
button.
what? I see what you're saying. Oh yeah.
It looks like a moose knuckle.
No, you're right. Now I'm seeing
It's a
definition.
moose knuckle. What the
A
fuck is
big
that?
vagina
Yeah.
with big vagina lips.
Yeah, it does. It really
Salvo,
does.
don't listen to her. You look great.
It's a
man.
moose
Well, because
tail.
of the way the seam is.
You know,
By the way,
he might be
Salvo,
packing.
please get bigger shorts, man. What is Keem paying you?
He might
Tell him
be
to buy you some new
packing.
pants, man.
Give me a one in the chat if you think Salvo's packing a little bit of a cannon there. I might be impressed. I think Salvo's
I
packing.
refuse to answer this.
Xylee,
question.
answer it. You think he's
I ain't
packing?
got nothing to do with nothing.
Is that a
Nope.
side pipe? What is that?
No.
Is he? What is he doing there? Is that soft?
Listen,
You think that's soft?
Listen, from shorts like that, if it looks like it's not going to jump out and attack me, I am not impressed. Okay?
Salvo's
Just
ass
saying.
is fucking huge, dude.
Just saying.
Shit, what's
Man's
your
got a
husband
big-
rocking? God damn.
Big booty.
He's got his ass looks weird. I will say that. Like one looks kind of caved
No,
in.
it doesn't look weird. It's just massive.
Looks
Look how
weird.
big
You
this
think
guy's
that-
ass
oh,
is. Hey,
that's
Nerdy
big.
John, the original. Get him in here.
We gotta
Unmute him.
Oh, look, Willie loves Nerdy John. That's wonderful. Someone's got to. How you doing, Nerdy John?
Hi, I'm doing great. I was just in Chris's stream. We were laughing at the insanity that is BX Bullet.
Oh God, I need to catch up with
didn't even
that.
get
I
to
need to
that
watch a
yet.
Chris stream to catch up.
She made a manifesto.
What?
Yeah, she made a manifesto dating all the way back to like 4 months ago about Tipster and the commentary.
Oh yeah, I
community
saw
about
that. She's nuts. Dude.
She's a fucking psycho,
She's
dude.
nuts. She's fucking crazy. She really is. That woman's nuts. And I'm starting to wonder, do hot women eventually get crazier? Like, I don't know anymore. I just think all women are crazy. I'm just wondering if there's like an indicator by looks of how crazy.
Hey, you got a goddamn
Okay, I'm
Pikachu
defending
hat
women.
on.
We are not crazy. Oh, wait. I can't do that.
Listen to me. All I'm going to say is Jessica Pizzle used to be married to a woman. She's now
men aren't crazy.
with a
You
man.
Can tell
I'm just
because look
saying.
at Salvo right now. Does this man look crazy?
Yes.
No, not at all. Play this
in
shit.
the best way. Play it.
masculinity right there.
Yeah, that was Schmeat. That was definitely Schmeat. Keep playing it.
He's got a fucking Ethan Klein.
Why are you
beard
going
right
back? You're getting John excited
Dude,
over there.
Watch the whole clip from the top.
River just can't help himself.
Watch the whole thing again. Willie
That-
wants it again. Oh, wait.
Phil,
I'm literally watching Willie.
So that Philip DeFranco sexually assaulted his whole audience by
What? When
What
was
that
this?
about?
Was this today?
Philip DeFranco, I guess.
Yeah,
That's why
it was
Salvo
today.
did this.
So I actually, you know what the funny thing is? I watched Philly D's video today, or some of it. I actually turned it off too. Just because it was so fucking boring. I don't even remember what fucking irritated me about it, but there was something about it. I was like, I really want to punch him in the head today. I want to watch him.
Remember when he was starting a whole fucking news station? That really fell through.
I think he's
Yeah,
still.
that's like when I stopped watching Philly Dean.
I think he still employs people and all that shit, and he has finally updated his set. So I don't know. Dude's caking. I know that he's wrecked. Drew, what do you think about everything that's been going on tonight, man? What's been catching your interest?
I've got two main things, all right? Number one, I just keep noticing this whenever I see Ethan streaming, right? Bro, back in the day when I was about 14, we used to play this game in school, which was where we would just see how low we could get in our chair before the teacher noticed. So like throughout the lesson, we would get lower and lower and lower until our head was only just poking out above the desk, and then the teacher would start yelling at us. And I feel like Ethan is playing this game, and at some point
It looked
soon,
like he was
in the
playing
live
that with
stream-
Dan.
Yeah, like Dan was doing it too. Yeah, 100%.
You see that
Yeah,
clip?
like, I swear at some point they're gonna come on a stream and Ethan's chin is gonna be below the desk.
Yeah.
Straight up.
He's too fat
Did
to
you
do
Did you guys see that clip of Gila telling him that he can't say bitch anymore?
that. Really?
No.
Damn. That's great.
No, where is that
Yeah,
clip?
where's
Do you have that on hand?
Let me.
By the way,
grab it real
this
quick.
thumbnail
Give it
is
a
amazing.
riveter.
What the
You're not
fuck?
cucking Rivy. Give it to Riv. Go through proper.
I said I was
channels.
gonna give it to him. Jesus.
I know you were gonna pull that up. Don't act like you were. You fucking give that to Rivy.
Where did you get this
Video,
picture,
though.
Riveter, of poor Ethan?
Tipsters, what's up, Tippy?
From his Twitter feed.
Oh, by the way,
So,
speaking
in
of
the
which,
clip, yeah,
wait,
with
real
Ethan,
quick.
right?
Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Stick around to the end of the show. Riveter and I have a game. We have a game. We're going to debut a brand new game tonight, and you're going to want to stick around for it. Trust me. Sorry, Drew. Go ahead.
Bro, in the clip with Ethan like going off saying that he wants people to that he doesn't want people to send shit to their house or whatever. Like, surely he realizes that Amaranth and her husband live in the same house, right?
Right. You're sending Amaranth
idiot.
poop. Yeah, at fucking the absolute worst possible scenario. You're sending an abuse victim poop.
Literally.
Good
That's
job.
what he's advocating for.
Good job.
I didn't even get that part.
Good job, asshole. Jeez, what if those dogs eat that poop? Good job, asshole.
Good.
There's dogs in that house, asshole. I don't know. Oh, look at the hair by Gila.
Wow,
Hey,
he looks
all right.
fucking homeless here. I mean,
He looks
Jesus
homeless. She
Christ.
looks kind of glam.
Yeah, she looks like the fucking evil lady from the live action version of the lady that wears the dogs.
Oh yeah, I was like, please, you're Cruella
Cruella
DeVille.
DeVille.
Yeah, she's 101 Dalmatians and
Yeah.
shit. I agree. She looks evil.
He looks like an evil fashionista.
I want your babies for their skin. Yes. Supple baby skin.
Dave, I hate you so much.
It's fucking true. Look at her. She looks like a goddamn baby stealing.
He
fucking
literally
bitch.
looks like he has fucking shit on his shoulder from laying in the fucking dirt outside. What is him, dude? What is going? Salvo's kind of looking a lot like him from that clip we saw.
I think that's what he's doing.
Mustache.
I think that's what he's doing. I think he's gaining weight. I think I think I snuffed it out early. I even said it on Twitter. I think he's trying to fucking look like him. But bad news for him. I think the other night, this explains why he shaved. He was like, Ethan, you can't sleep in the bed no more if you don't shave. So he was like, when I fuck you, bitch, I'll sleep wherever the fuck I want. And he slept outside, and that's why he's dirty.
I saw the last Keemstar show, and Salvo and Keem were fighting a little bit in the show. It's because Salvo looks a lot like Ethan now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Keem's taking out all of his hatred.
Yeah, it's like Keem hasn't caught on yet, but that is why.
He's psychologically, it's like fucking getting to him. It's like deep-rooted shit. You're right. Fuck. Oh, my God. How is he looking more
Some of those 10 steps ahead of everyone, dude.
You're smart, Willie. You're a smart man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Too smart for his
We got
a lot of research.
That's what we do here. What else we got here? Have we even played this yet? Play it.
No.
We're the
I
worst.
don't know if you can call her a bitch, though.
She is a bitch. She's a
what do you-
fucking.
okay,
You're right.
I'm
I call her a
curious-
see you next Tuesday.
Listen, you have.
I'm curious what do Lena and Sam think about it from
I get a bitch
a
back.
woman point of view.
Why does he get a bitch pass?
When
I want to hear his explanation of why he gets a bitch pass.
like
Because he's married to a giant bitch. That's what I think he's saying. Thank you, Panic Fun. Thank you, Glib. Facsimile Salvo going to end up alienating everyone. Bet. Yeah, he's getting Andy Kaufman this shit. No question.
Is she really gonna scold him?
I hope
here
so.
live?
I hope she clips
I
his
really hope
balls
so
off.
as well.
Play it.
an annoying guy that disagrees with you or something, and then he calls you a bitch. You know, it's kind of like.
I wouldn't be okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, fuck is this bitch?
I don't know. Are you
Darko was
asking in
white.
this context of Ethan using
In this
that,
context,
or
should he not say? Should he not call her bitch?
what do you think, Sam?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh,
I'm all
I
ears.
wonder.
Oh,
So many women on this
But
show.
she's a
What is
ginger.
that? So many
Pause.
women.
People working on this show all of a sudden.
She's a ginger.
There's like 15 people who are on his show.
She's
Has
a
he
ginger.
fired all the ladies? What's happened between now and when this was filmed?
She's a ginger like Willie, so this can go either way.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
She
true.
might disagree with the ladies here. Her ginger soul might make her evil. We gotta see what she says.
I will bow to the council's will. If I can offer a defense,
Lena, why'd you put me here?
let me speak in my defense, and then you guys can roll.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, it's a good conversation. In my defense, it's because I don't like saying that, right? I don't use that word lightly, and I don't like saying it. That when I
Pause. Real quick, I can't hear this bitch.
He must hate saying the N-word.
Oh, God, Jesus fucking Christ, John.
Ziley, what's your take
Real
on
quick.
the word bitch?
Weed and wrestling. That's my old buddy Andre Corbiel in the chat, man. That dude is fucking awesome. Legend in the wrestling game. Him and I used to interview motherfuckers together, including the now superstar in WWE, Dexter Lumis. We interviewed him way back when, including Bill DeMott and a whole bunch of other people. That dude's awesome. Now he covers wrestling and he grows weed. That's my dude. That's my homie. Give him some love. That's
Pat Willie's sister.
That sounds like a sick guy.
He's a sick fucking guy. Crazy Canadian dude. Fucking love me some Andre Corbiel. Worked for the legendary Bill Apter. Fucking awesome guy, man.
Oh.
Top notch dude. Sorry, I had to give my guy some love.
Because Ziley, I remember back during the T-Channel stuff, I said, bitch. I don't even think I called Belle Aubrey a bitch. But like she took it that way, and that was like kind of a big thing to her. So why is that like? Is that a no-no word?
Okay, it depends on the woman. If they're like super SJWs, they don't like it. Me, I don't care about it. I call myself a bitch on my channel. How am I going to get mad at somebody else calling me that?
right?
I thought the cutoff was cunt. I really
You know
thought
what?
that was the
I don't even
cutoff.
mind cunt. I don't even mind cunt. You can call me a
Australians
cunt
have brought that word all the way
Yeah,
back.
I was about to say the same thing, Willie. The Australians and the British too. The British has helped us out in the cunt department as well. Yeah, you cunts bring that all the time. The cunt department, yeah, the Department of Cunts. Yeah, it's important. But yeah, we say it all the time now. So I think people have desensitized. Although
I don't know. Is Xylee just desensitized though because she works on cars?
Well, she's one of us.
It might be.
I mean, she's like in the trenches.
I was surrounded by men that are. It's basically the commentary community in real life, but grown ass men.
Yeah, it's gotten way worse.
So yeah. So it might be because of that. That
be.
might have desensitized me.
I'm hoping she's gonna stab him with a knife. She really looks evil here.
She hasn't even looked at him.
She did right. She's fucking. This looks bad.
I mean, God, this picture, it looks almost photoshopped. It's absurd looking. All right, let's play this.
Play it.
I whip it out for a fucking vile bitch like this that has that impact, and
Just don't know about
she's
it.
not even but that's my point, and then you
Can't
guys
even
can
look at him, dude.
rule.
Because if I will see a team full calling somebody disagrees with a bitch, it would
Yeah.
be like, ugh, look at this guy.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I don't want people to see you like that.
But the difference between me and Tim Pool is I'm right.
Oh my God. Did you hear that, Willie?
People want to pull.
Yeah, I don't know much about Tim Pool. Is Tim Pool like Ethan, but like right-leaning, or how's that work?
Yeah, well, he's Reactor's brother.
Right. I know this.
Yeah, and he's right-leaning, I believe, and he rather right-leaning, actually, I believe. But pretty fair, I think, for the most part. I don't know too much about him, but I've heard he's fair. I don't know if that's true or not. But he obviously was funny.
If he does politics, I'm sure he's brutally unfair.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I believe.
I'm just.
I heard Tony call him a liberal, though.
I don't know if he. Oh, is he a liberal? I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. You know what I think's happening with Ethan?
I honestly don't know.
I think he's tired of pandering, and I think he wants to go back to his old self. And he's slowly trying to integrate it back.
But he's surrounded himself by people that don't.
Well, that's where he's an idiot.
You can't untransition from that. You can transition one way, but you definitely can't go back.
100% agree with you because look at the audience he cultivated. Now his own audience cancels him when he fucks up.
Yeah, I mean, you remember when he tried to make a fat joke at Nick, and they were all like, "Well, you shouldn't really be doing that. That's offensive.
That was
You're
the
fat too."
funniest fucking
His
thing
fans
ever.
were defending Nicholas DiOrio. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. What kind of fanship do you have now?
It
He
is one of those
cultivated an
things where
audience like that.
you kind of accidentally set up like a one-way street for yourself, where
Yes.
you're gonna have all the people that don't have audiences that believe in that shit being able to call you fat, but you can't do it back because your audience is gonna be mad at you for it.
So apparently, and this
Fucking
is,
funny.
This is a cursory little look through Google, but apparently he has claimed kind of to be both at times. He claims to be liberal, left-leaning sometimes. Yet that's also an opinion. I don't know. I don't know what he is. I guess he's fucking
That's what
lefty.
panderers do.
Yeah,
they pander to whoever they're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to.
I don't know enough about it. Is he a big? Now that is one thing I've heard over and over, that he is a fence setter. I don't know if he's a big pander.
I've called him a panderer for 2 years straight now.
I know more about his brother than I do about him because I'm not.
I know
I'm
Hassan
talking about
fucking
Ethan.
hates
I don't know.
him.
Oh, I thought you were talking about fucking Tim Pool.
No, I was
Tim
talking about
Pool.
Ethan. To me,
Oh
Ethan
my
is a
God!
panderer.
Well, yeah, Ethan's a pander. No question, amongst other fucking things. Oh, that doesn't matter. Play it.
Poll. You guys trust a poll?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to take a temp check. Of
The thing is,
an
like,
audience.
she is.
And maybe it's not that serious. That's why I do want to hear opinions, because maybe it's fine.
So is the poll? Can Ethan call her a B, or is she a B?
Was
No,
Ethan right
not
to
it.
call her a bitch?
Not that. It's in general, should Ethan.
That's cringe.
I don't think that's the question Hila wanted asked.
Hila's about to backsmack him, and I wish she would. And I'm not for domestic violence, but
Wait a minute, Xylee. Wait a minute, Xylee.
You knock his fucking eyeball out with that giant ring, dude. You see that thing?
Yeah, and she's ex-military. I mean, come on now.
That's true.
just
She could really
unfair.
fuck
You'd
him
hurt
up.
him.
Look at that chubby little fucking smile on his face too. He deserves to be just absolutely pummeled.
No, he's got a good head of hair for him, though. I will not have that much hair when I'm that
he
age.
does have a full head of hair.
Yeah,
Very
it's
jealous.
too
I'm
bad this
older
dude
than
doesn't
him,
work
but
though.
still.
He's got in the Jewish or Yiddish community, you either go bald or you keep the hand to the grave. It's just how it works. Oi! Just how it works. All right.
Is there more to this, or is this all just?
No, that's about it. That's about it.
The fence is strong to hold both of them. Boogie's off the fence. Boogie's on whatever's paying him fence. That's the fence
Boogie
Boogie's
is
on.
sad.
I feel, yeah. Riveter talked to him.
Boogie's Boogie.
Oh my God, I'm
Riveter
looking.
Yeah.
Who am I looking at now? I'm looking at.
Elbow.
Riveter had a conversation with Boogie. It was pretty cool.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he got a phone call, like an actual phone call.
Oh wow.
Riveter.
How'd he sound on the phone?
Yeah. Just like he does on the internet.
Well, last time,
calling
last
you through
time,
the power of prepaid.
Power prepaid. Now, you know,
I'm bringing
we
it back
had a
up for
nice-
you, Rivy, because we were kind of unfair to you last time. We made fun of you a little bit because we were like, he put his spell on you too. We were messing with you a little bit.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a part of me that believes that, you know, he kind of, you know, was trying to work me, whatever. So I'm not naive about that. But we had a nice conversation. He was insistent on making good on the bad T-shirt. He sent me via PayPal. I've turned around and donated that money to the American Cancer Society.
Nice.
Oh, you're such a good guy. Oh, look
That
at
is
you.
really nice. I love
Well,
Riveter.
Self-promoter. Just donate the cash. Yeah, you don't got to talk about it, Riveter.
God, Riveter really sucking up, talking about all the money he donated.
God, during Breast Cancer Awareness Month too. What a
Okay, you know what? I think Willie and Dave need to take a back seat and see what a real man does. Okay,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, Riveter.
I'm sorry,
Go
Zara.
ahead, Riveter.
Well, there was a reason why.
Look bad on our own show, bro.
I lost my dad to cancer about 7 years ago.
This is fucked up now,
That's
Riveter.
not fair, man. My mom died. Come on. My dad died of cancer.
This is fucked.
That's not fair. God damn it.
What was it you said? I am the most manipulative
You
bastard.
are a manipulative motherfucker. You really
Dude, you
are.
tried starting a fight between me and Jessica today.
He is a
I
little
didn't
fucker.
try.
He did.
I didn't try.
You did.
I did. Let's get shit right. But no, Boogie, I think Boogie morphs to whatever he thinks he needs to be in that in any particular situation.
You think it's out of like people? What bothers me a little bit is I hear other people talk about it and they act like it's malicious. I don't feel like Boogie does it to be malicious. I feel like it's a defense mechanism.
You might be right. You might be right.
I think in the conversation he shared a lot of stuff with me that was extremely private. And part of me is like, okay, is he sharing this shit with me because he wants to see?
Yeah, you gotta
if I'm
ask
going to
why, right? Yeah.
delete the goods, right? Because, you know, to test me or whatever, I guess maybe I don't know. He was very encouraging as far as wanting me to make more videos on him, and I told him that's not how I work. If there's something out there that needs addressed, if he says something or if anybody says something that I think is a bad take or whatever, I will address them. But I don't do it, you know, from a malicious standpoint.
No, you're just a long-winded Southerner, and you can't help
100%. But in all honesty, if I'm being 100% honest here, I hope that it was an opening dialogue between me and Boogie. He did ask that if I come up here in his neck of the woods, that maybe we could meet up somewhere publicly and we could sit down and visit and, you know,
maybe he
over
wants to
some,
make
you
out.
know, maybe he does.
Who would win in a? Would you kick Boogie's ass in real life?
Yeah, you think
like,
you can do it?
Not saying like not out of like meanness, but you guys agree.
let's just say you want to fight.
We're gonna like just do like a sparring session.
Battle
Who
of
would
the big guys.
I tell you what, honestly, I'm
betting on you.
I'm
You
so
kick his
out
ass.
of I'm so out of shape. It would have to be under like maybe 20 seconds tops, because after that I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
have a
he's
heart
got
explosion
you.
or
Well,
something.
what if we gave y'all weapons? Like we had tables
No,
and
I mean,
lamps and stuff like
No,
that
just
around
Boogie's
you.
not in the best shape ever either.
That's true.
No.
How about swords?
With the arthritis I have in my hands, I don't think I could even grip anything.
Okay, wait. We got it.
I mean, Boogie likes guns, so I mean, we can give you a gun.
Yeah.
How about
does
guns?
have a good shot.
Yeah.
At the ground.
No, I guess the internet, the YouTuber should say I'd kick his ass, right? But I don't.
Not
know.
if you don't
I mean,
believe it. He might call you on it. He's desperate.
Yeah.
He
he's
might
desperate for
believe
money, yeah.
beating up a 60-year-old.
But I met Boogie one time, and he was nice, man. He was like posted up in the corner at VidCon like Santa Claus and shit. Like he seemed like a great guy.
I remember.
You know what? If Boogie actually did a boxing match, that would be the highest pay-per-views ever. It'd take him out of this situation for like a good 10 years.
Well, you know, he was supposed to have done a boxing match with Ethan.
he was supposed to.
Raph,
But Ethan
and
couldn't
I
stop
don't-
saying the N-word, so.
Yeah, I guess he kind of.
Wouldn't stop doing it. That's not exactly what happened, but I guess it's funny as fuck. Is Ethan still in the middle of his redemption arc? Is he still being nice guy, Ethan Ralph, or what's going on? Or is he reverted back to his nefarious ways?
I think every time I've seen him, he seems incredibly like well-tempered and chill and whatnot. I don't agree with what he said, like some of the stuff he said, but it hasn't been crazy. It's just been his opinion on certain things.
Lately, at least, yeah.
To me, he seems like not knowing his history and shit very well. Just people tell me not to interact with him. The clips I've seen of him lately, he seems like a fucking normal dude.
He's been humble.
You know?
I think he's had a lot of humbling experiences as
well, somebody told me he used to do drugs or whatever, and he's not on them anymore.
Well,
So
he
maybe
also
that's
used
it.
to travel to foreign countries and get his ass kicked. So, I mean, I don't think he does that
he
anymore.
still does that, Dave. That was just this year.
Pill bottles around him.
But I don't think he plans on doing it anymore. I think he's done. I think he might be done now with it. I don't know. Look at that fucking beautiful man, Drew, on the goddamn screen now. I'm gonna smoke with my boy. Edwin's in the house there. I see him in the chat.
Oh wait, you're hitting a bong, yeah? Wait, let me fill a bong.
My
up.
audience loves Drew. Every time he comes on at midnight, they love Drew.
Well, I have two questions for you. Two questions for you, Xylee. Do you have a predominantly female audience, would you say?
Yes.
Well,
I
that's
would
why
say
I
that.
don't need to ask a second question. Look
They
at
love
him.
Drew. They love Drew. They go crazy when Willie's up there, and then if I'm watching Moist Critical, they go crazy. They don't wanna listen to what that man says.
It is a sick hat. Is that a wood brim hat? Is that a
Me?
wood brim hat? Yeah, you.
Nah, it's leather.
Oh man, I had a wood
Fucking
brim
cool
hat.
hat.
that was
Oh
really
wait,
cool.
Dave, do you want to see the hat that I'm gonna send you?
Fuck yeah, I do. I'm getting sent a hat by the man. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah.
Dude.
Fucking love Drew.
Oh, dude, he's the best.
He really is. Did you get to see Tommy?
I didn't. I had a cold over the weekend.
Oh, that's right. That's fucking dope.
That's sick.
That's sick.
awesome.
That's perfect for the winter months. Thank you, my friend.
See, I'm really
That's
lucky because
funny.
I live quite close to the Supreme store, and I know some people who work there, so I can just, you know.
Dude, Drew's got the hookups.
Swaggy P.
Dude.
Fucking love it.
Honestly, the part about Drew is that he's just fucking cool, man. I don't.
Just cool.
Oh, I appreciate
cool
that.
stoner guy.
Authentically cool. Gummy Frogs say they love them scrawny boys. And more importantly, or not more importantly, more specific importantly, now I'm going to sound like an asshole when I say this. Fucking more specifically, they like the scrawny white boys, apparently. See, I can't even make that joke after I accidentally said most.
Scrawny?
Yeah.
Yes,
Willie,
you're scrawny,
scrawny.
Willie. You're scrawny,
No,
Willie.
You're not
It's
scrawny?
just perspective. I'm 6'5". I'm actually
You're
huge.
6, you lying fuck.
Dude,
No, it's
you're
perspective.
not
Listen,
6'5".
I
You're
only look
you were
skinny,
like
but in real life,
34, and I
my
know you're like
biceps the
34, I know
size of your
you're
head. I
25,
swear.
bro. Like, what the fuck?
Willie, you're
Willie,
built
what's
like a
that?
toothpick.
No, that's just perspective. I swear. I'm like
Perspective
Dr.
of who?
Disrespect.
You're not
It's
41.
have you ever seen Lord of the Rings with the hobbits and how they like use perspective to make them look small? It's like that. I swear I'm actually massive.
You're retarded.
You
on
have
camera,
body.
Chris.
You have body dysmorphia. Okay, awesome. You
No,
think
no,
you're bigger than
you
what
have
you
both.
are.
Oh. All right.
Skinny
no,
ass
it's
ginger.
like the Snapchat thing where you like hold the camera above your head and it makes you look younger.
Is that what you do?
No,
Jesus
mine makes me look shorter.
I think it does that. I think it just makes it look like you took the photo off MySpace in like 2008.
Wait a second. If I pull the camera and I put it over my face, you're saying I'm going to look younger?
You look younger, yeah.
Hold on, let's see. Let's test it.
Oh dear God. Why do you? What are y'all doing?
Do I look younger?
Yeah, he looks younger, no? Well, I mean, look, too close now, Dave. The close-up shot doesn't do anyone any good. You never do close-up. That's the rule on the internet.
You look like a Facebook dad taking a picture.
This is what the Facebook dads do to make fun of their daughters.
Well, I am a fucking 39-year-old father. I don't know what the fuck you guys want from me. And my kid's
45.
39, ass. I will be 40 in motherfucking May.
40 in May. Hey, younger than Keemstar still.
Oh, yeah, he is 40 already, huh?
Yeah.
You want me to lick the camera? I don't lick the camera. I'll lick that.
Don't lick the camera.
It's an expensive camera. Tommy bought me this camera. He'd be mad
You
if I
haven't
licked
cleaned that since Tommy bought it for you.
I've cleaned it off.
I need to get me a new camera. I really like your camera.
It's
I can tell a
it's
big
awesome.
difference when you first started using it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to get a new
This
one.
thing's ridiculous. And now wait until I get to the new place. I got 2 of these dope ass fucking lights. So good. And I got a green screen. It's gonna be dope. Now Dave looks like a ginger. I do have red in my beard. See, I don't deny it. I have no problem with it. Willie's the one who protests.
I don't have red in my. If all right,
Willie,
are you ready for this?
I'm taking a screenshot right now. I'm taking a screenshot.
I can accept that.
Don't be a self-hating
more red
ginger.
than mine, and even mine has bits of red in it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys are all disgusting pieces of garbage.
You're a ginger.
I would never be part of that. I would never do that.
Look, he's like, I hate it. He's like, I cut it off. You're the worst. Look at you.
I got rid of it, dude. It's gone.
I had to shave it
No
off.
more red anymore.
Because he couldn't take
You
the
gotta
ass.
be clean shaven every day and then dye your hair as well.
That's right.
No, I'm
Just for
not
men.
dying. My hair's just not red. It's the perspective of the lights.
Everything's
I swear.
perspective. The light, the camera angle.
Okay,
He's
wait
actually
a
a
minute.
6'5" fucking dark-haired, green-eyed stallion. That's what Willie Mack actually is.
Yeah, you
just the
guys
camera doing
can't
tricks.
tell.
Camera doing tricks.
You can't tell.
Oh, fucking dying. Kristen Ark, I called out Willie in his comments and he deleted it for being
Oh
being
yeah,
a
I
ginger.
deleted that immediately. Not allowing that.
All right, Drew, I'm ripping this bong, man. Here we go.
Oh shit! I already fucking ripped mine. I thought you
Oh,
hit it
shit,
while I was
no,
fucking
I
setting
talk
mine
too
up. No,
much.
I'm gonna hit. I've got some left.
You're going to hit it again?
Yeah,
He's a
of course.
fucking
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Riveter, I want you to take the screenshot. I just sent you through Twitter, and I have a red line and a brown line, and you tell me where his hair is.
It's like a
closer to.
solid gold bong.
We're gonna do what he did with Eugenia Cooney. Okay.
I can't read that. What's that say?
Chongs.
Chongs. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. That was
See what I'm
rough.
saying?
Well, let me see that. Let me see what you're doing there.
Look at that.
Yep. Is that yours?
That's brown, and then that's red. What is his hair closer to?
He's red.
Wait, we're doing.
Thank you.
No, hold on. Start it over. I missed it.
What do you mean? It's
Okay.
right there.
It's right there.
See it.
I have a red line and I have a brown line.
Clearly,
What
hold
is
on.
your
You picked,
hair
like,
closer to?
My skin
Red.
color is closer to the fucking brown. That's not a true brown.
I gotta be honest. Your hair almost looks purple to me there. It's pretty fucking. But I just ripped a bong though.
It's definitely not red. All right. Hey, you guys are on crack.
Your hair has a red tint, Willie.
But look, if you look at my hand, that is the hand of a 6'5" guy. Look how big. Those are Shaq hands.
Shaq hands. That's right. That's what I think of. Shaq hands.
Yeah,
Why is
it's
it every
Shaq
time?
hands.
You notice every time we start calling him a ginger, he starts talking about how big he is.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's not talking about his dick.
Gingers can't get that big. It's a fact.
In the pants?
Oh my god.
Ah, what?
Well, no, in the pants. I don't know. I don't.
Well, how
do
big
they
of a
have
dick you
anything
got?
under
I don't
there? Or
know.
is it
How
just
big's your
like a
dick?
hole to the underworld?
Well, you
know?
tell us how big's your dick.
Wait, no. What are you doing?
That's
No,
how we need
don't
to know.
that.
We do. He's
We
a ginger.
don't
We
need
need
to
to know
know
how big a
that. Oh my
ginger dick
God.
is. He's got at least 30% ginger in him, whether he wants to fucking admit it or not. And I
Jesus
want to know how
Christ.
much it affects his cock. What are
I
you
know,
packing there,
but
Willie?
he's like my little shit nephew. I don't need to know his dick.
I do not have any ginger anywhere else on my body, let alone my face.
Yeah.
All right. Or my underside.
Are you packing Mentos down there? Or are you packing a fucking can of goddamn Monster?
I mean, it's not that big.
I was
To
not
be honest,
ready
but-
for that.
It's all right.
It's not that big. It's alright.
Yeah, it's a good dick. Dick's banging. It's all right. It's a
You know what we
dick.
got to do. We show up to work every day. But
It's a dick. It classifies. It
let's be
fits
real
the
here.
mold.
I'm not going on the hub anytime soon. you
It's
know?
got balls, a shaft, a head. It constitutes penis.
We're working class out here.
Just a hard-working dick out in the world. Your dick
Yeah.
does Dusty Rhodes impressions. Hard times. Let me tell you about hard times, baby. What do you know about hard times? Oh, Jackson B. Holmes.
Well, on that note, I literally don't think there's anything more I could bring to the show.
2 hours.
It's 9. We've gone on for 2 hours.
Incredible 2 fucking hours of content tonight. Jesus. How good are we?
260 viewers for a long time there.
We did. It was incredible. You guys are fucking awesome. Willie, tell the kids where they can find you and all that claptrap. Oh, do you want to stick
Willie
around
Mack
for
Show
this?
on YouTube.
Wait, Willie Mack Show on YouTube. Do you want to stick around for this last segment? I think you might.
It's got to be quick.
It will be quick. This is a brand new game that we have come up with. It's a brainchild. It's a brand new game, and it's very simply entitled Tip or No Tip, where we will take a random tipster tweet and we will determine if it is a real tipster tweet.
Oh, this is actually
or
going to be good.
Fake tipster tweet. So the one we have tonight. Tipster, you just mad because you got no bitches in response to Gigi Evan. I've been on the internet long enough to see the same song and dance 1,000 times, and Amaranth comes off as a liar to me because of it. Tipster.
You're just mad because you got no bitches. That's real tipster.
That's real tipster.
That's real tipster.
Yeah. It's got to be.
100%
It's
real
got to
tipster.
be.
Tip.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the fake tipster. No, it's the fake one.
That's a fake one?
That's the fake tipster.
Oh my God, I got
That's a fake
double
tipster.
faked. I got double faked. Good job. Wow.
That's not the real tipster?
I thought that was
No. Look
Man,
at the
that,
tippy.
that looks just like him. Do we got another?
What's his account's
Oh,
name?
yeah.
Is it just so tippy? What's his account?
No, it's
It's got a fucking. It's got a line character instead of. The fucking
it's got the
I,
bar there for tippy, not the I.
Oh, shit.
It's so stupid. Oh God, I hope I'm not following that one. Jesus. Do we got another? That was a good one.
I was following 4 of them because every time I thought, oh, he must have had his account deleted, and then I'd follow a new one.
At least
it was
4.
so confusing.
At least 4 for me. All right, here we go. Tipster looked up the official Holocaust death count before making this tweet. Yes, I did. And
that's definitely real tipster. That's got to be real tipster.
I'm gonna go with real tipster.
Yeah, real tipster.
I don't feel like real tipster would be tweeting about the fucking Holocaust. So I'm going to go fake tipster.
Oh, okay.
I say real tipster because I noticed how he wrote out tipster in the picture.
Oh, Zyla being sleuthing.
He looked up how many Jews died in the Holocaust.
Wait, is that him?
Yeah, that's the real one.
Wait, I thought that looks like the same fucking account as the other one.
Check your lipstick before you come for me, okay, guys?
Is that the real tipster? Why is he looking? What is the context of this?
I'm surprised. I even said it was him, and I'm surprised that it was him. I'm like, what?
Yeah, if you look at the I in tippy, you'll see how it's actually an I. So that is the real tipster.
Oh, that's so
and
funny.
By the way, shout out to Captain Poofers. He helped me get the tweets come up to tweets today.
All right, awesome. This is gonna be
Captain Hoofers.
Yeah, Poofers is the man.
Captain Poofers.
Oh, we got one more. All right, we're gonna limit it to 3 each week.
Tonight.
All right, fantastic. See, he knows the law of comedy. It comes.
Well, hold on. Next time we need to block out the profile pic because now I already know.
Yep, fake.
Do you?
Yeah, that's fake.
Oh
Fake.
no! Wait.
Okay. Read it. Read it first.
Listen to what he just said. He may have altered it because listen to what he just said. Do you?
Okay, let's hear it.
Since Amaranth is most likely going to be on the market soon, where does she land on this chart? I'm asking for my friend.
Crazy exes.
Fake.
Hot.
Fake tipster.
It's gotta be fake.
God, this has gotta be
No
fake.
tip. No tip.
No tip. Yeah, tip or no tip.
Drew? Waiting on Drew. Drew's another
it's
universe.
definitely fake. It's fake.
No
tipster.
tip. No tip. No tip.
It is actually the fake one again.
All right.
Okay.
that's the second one. All right. So this will be
Tip or no tip? That is a good segment.
Yeah, I like that. I came up with that idea
That
on the
is a
toilet.
good segment.
I'm proud
That's
of
a
that.
good idea,
I was
actually.
taking a crap and I was like, you know what would be funny? And I wrote tipster about it. Or review.
Yeah,
I think
sometimes
we
your
need
best
to,
ideas can be on the toilet.
So I wrote my book.
See, there you go.
Yeah. What was that, Willie?
This was the only one that, even if we didn't know the profile pic, I still think this one is even out. I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect him to tweet about the Holocaust. What the fuck is that? What was that?
That's our tippy. Oh, yeah. Look at
Fake
that. Look at that.
Tipsters are better at being tipster than actually tipster.
At times. They fooled me quite a few times.
You should hire them, dude.
What if he already has? I'm just saying, what a great fucking troll if it was him all along, and he gets to blame Nick the Oreo all the way down.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect. It's Kaiser Sose, folks, always being worked. I'm a wrestling fan. I can't turn it off. Willie Mack.
All right, fam.
Tell
I'm
him.
signing off. We're 250 subs, it looks like, from 10K. So that's
Yes,
exciting.
We're closing in, baby. We're gonna have a
Counting down the days. All right, take it easy, boys.
Have a good night, pal.
Have a good night, Willie.
Mr. Drew is sharing. Tell all the kids where they can find you and all that claptrap.
YouTube.com/DrewSharing. I make videos about that lovely green stuff. So if that interests you, then there's some crazy content coming.
Sticky icky, baby. You're my dude. I appreciate you dropping by as always, Joe.
Legend, my G. I might stick around just until afterwards to chat with you.
Don't mind. It's all chap. Xylee, my dear. Oh, tell the kids. Thank you, by the way, for coming on and having a difficult conversation. This whole Amaranth thing is a tough fucking conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for anyone who's been through a tough relationship, let alone a toxic one, it's a tough conversation. I, to a fault, and I can admit this, to a fault, I try to be fair. To a fault. I can openly admit that. So don't take, and this is not to you, this is to anybody watching, don't take anything that I'm saying as fucking like, not abuse. That's not what that's about. It's looking at things in a little bit more of a gray area when it comes to these. Because if you've ever been to a fight, I think you'd want people to fucking think that way about you sometimes. Because it's crazy.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Because here's the thing. Well, first of all, if you've never been in a situation like that, you don't really know how it is, and you can only, look at how it would be if you were in it, okay? And two, it's never wrong to get different perspectives because sometimes those different perspectives can make you look at something in a different way that may actually be positive.
We actually got some real productive conversation out of it. I thought Jessica Pizzle bring it, and it was honestly, it was the stuff I didn't even want to do. I felt it was kind of unfair to the situation to start nitpicking the different sentences and stuff. But once we started, I actually really liked the reception overall to it. I thought everybody kind of gave it the fair dues that I didn't think they were gonna. So that was kind of, that's what I like about this. This is what I like about this show, and I think we have something, this is no disrespect to anyone else's, but I think we have something unique here in that there's just, we can say the craziest fucking shit here. Like, we say insane things. Crazy on it.
Beer league commentary, baby. Yeah. Beer league commentary.
Beer league commentary. And that's all that needs to be said. Xylee, tell the kids where they can find you, love.
I am doing 2 shows tonight, 9:30. We are going in about 20 minutes.
I'm sorry.
We're going to be going over Amaranth's return video back. We're going to be watching that. And then at midnight, I am going live, and I'm going to be catching up on some reaction to videos I've been wanting to do, but I didn't. And I need to catch up, so that's what we're going to be doing. 2 shows tonight.
2 shows. You ready? Are you fueled up, Grandma? You got the coffee? You got the meth?
I got the coffee. I got the Mountain Dew.
Nice.
Yes, I'm
Code
good.
Red or regular?
No, regular Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is supposed to be yellow and taste like piss. All those other flavors need to get the hell out.
You know, I did have a Halloween flavor this year, and I got to say it was pretty fucking spectacular.
Yeah, my husband likes that one, too.
It was fucking spectacular. I was like, what? This shouldn't taste like this. This is giving me cancer right now. There's no way a soda could taste as good as this is tasting right now.
Yeah.
It was not good. Thank you, Xylee. I appreciate your face.
Thank you for having me on, and love you, chat, and love everybody else, and love all the callers. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.
Drop the woman's link. See you later, lovely.
Bye.
Go watch Xylee. 2 shows tonight. She's putting in the grind for you. Give her the love. Give it a love. And give it a love one more time. Riveter, my boy. How you doing there, pal?
I'm doing great, man.
Great job tonight. Great job tonight.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You can find me at Everything Riveter. That's the easiest way to put it. And on Sundays, Clear's Mud Podcast.
Worst name fucking show in the goddamn game right there.
I guarantee you.
Riveter has set up a wonderful thing. If you are going to be a weekly or, whenever caller, a frequent caller, let River know we have a new role to give you in the Discord. So we're gonna try and make things a little bit better. Riveter has been really good about subtle little upgrades, and I think it's really doing wonders. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, and I hope you guys are noticing it because this dude's the man. That's all I got, boys. I'll see you on the other side. Mute up, and let me talk to the Mush Puffs. Hello, my lovelies. Thank you for another great show. These are the tough ones. When I try not to go into them, but when we do, we go all the way. And we come to conclusions. That's the whole point. Get some thought going and make up your own fucking mind. But the conversations absolutely should be had. Always should. And any situation can be made comical. Never fucking forget that. There's always funny in a fucking situation. I don't know why. I've been doing all kinds of different ones. Lovelies, fuckos, mush puffs. I've been doing them all lately. Nixie Nax, the top mod in the house. So we're going to pass him with the $5 through the super chat. $5 motherfucking through the super chat. All right, Real Talk, take us home. We're closing in on the 1 year. Let's get some love in the chat for Real Talk, Man for Messiah. We will see you next time. I might even go to Twitch. I might watch some stuff in Discord. Keep an eye out. We'll see what we're doing. Good night, farewell, and we'll see you tomorrow for Nick DiOrio Thursday, I do believe. Real Talk. Take it. Bo Black's Friday, I do believe as well. Take us home, Drew. Pawn Nation on Whatnot. Check me out, Pawn Nation Cards, Pawn Nation Cards, Pawn Nation Cards. Good night.
We pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan. I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da-da-da. Yeah, da-da-da. Hip-hop, I'm real talk. Hip-hop, I'm real talk. Da-da-da.
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
I do dig. We always dig. Love to the super chats. We got some nice super chats tonight. Thank you guys for that. Password with the $5. GG's. Glib Facsimile with the 2. Panic Pun with the 5 there. Did Ethan take shavings from an electric razor and stick them onto his face? They might have. Jessica Pizzle by Pizzle Pops. I just thought about it. We read that one. That was a good one. $5 for Panic Pun. It's stuff like this to cause Ian to stop showing up on camera. Read that. Buzzsaw with $2. Why use Kiwi Farms when you wash H3? H3, good fucking point. I want to send you some nice things. We read that. Thank you. I want my headphones. Love you. Represents his passive for $20 in the super chat. $2 from Poofers, 5, and another 5 from Shadow. We read those early. Poofers with another 5 there. A bunch of Poofers. And Jim the Grapple with 10. Thank you guys for the amazing Liddy City committee tonight in the chat. And I am fucking spent. But I got one rip left, and I'm going to go ahead and spend it on you guys right now. Because I appreciate your motherfucking faces. I really do, man. This has been such a fun ride. Crazy viewership again tonight. Hit the like button. We're at 100 likes. I mean, honest, some of you guys have found me over on Pawn Nation and you're buying cards and collectibles from me. You're even helping me promote the big event I got November 19th. We're going to be doing an actual little mini convention where we have cards, collectibles, video games at the shop in New Britain, Connecticut. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to live stream some of it. It's going to be dope as fuck. We sell video games every day, collectibles, cards. Come hang out. It's the same thing I do here. When you give me money there, you'll get Pokemon cards and video games sent to you. But I don't get that money. That goes to the shop. But still, it makes me look good, so I'll take it. So if you do buy stuff from me there, continue to give me money here. Don't cut the budget out. Just buy it for yourself anyway, but also be good to Dave. Because I'm Super King. Let's hit that motherfucking bong, bitches. Go ahead and rip it up. Let's go, bitch. That would hurt.